What is up, everybody? Welcome to the AEW Dynamite 5-year anniversary watch-along. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, joined by Righteous Reg. It's the California Connection. Reg, what up?
In the building, it's your favorite rapper, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster, Denise. Hello. It's a big Dynamite today. AEW, now some real big news. It's the anniversary of Grapsity. Very easy for me to say. So, yeah, I'm having a good day here, Denise.
Dude, it's been kind of a crazy day. I feel like I took a little 20-minute nap before this. I'm not kidding you. I had my timer set for 20 minutes and that shit rang and I was like, no, 5 more minutes. Hence why I'm 6 minutes late to the stream.
That's crazy.
But we're here as soon as we get AEW Dynamite going. I'm going to get the audio up here on the channel so we'll all be able to hear it and have a good time. But let's go ahead and get started because holy cow, we're going to start off with a super massive super chat from Tony Khan.
Oh, TK.
Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. We got John Taylor here in the house. Seriously, John, holy cow. Before I even read your super chat, I just want to say thank you so much. I know Reg and I are like beyond incredibly thankful for this. He said, want to be able to join the watch along until a little later, but it's crazy. I just checked my bank account and it suddenly has quite a bit more money. So I guess I should spend the wealth. Shout out to all my California Connection sickos 5-year anniversary Dynamite. Let's effing go. Guys, can we please give some love to John Taylor here in the chat, man? Because this is such an incredible amount that I feel like it's never just okay just to say thank you. I feel like I need to do more than that. So If you guys can just like, please send over some love to John in the chat, that would be incredible. Thank you so much to John Taylor.
John, we appreciate you so much. Always showing up to support when you do things like this. It's like Denise said, we can't express anymore how amazing it is. So thank you so much. But today, Denise, this is chump change from the number that I saw in that out there. My boy John Taylor got a big check. Like $100 is nothing to him. He wouldn't know at all if that $100 was gone.
Forgot, are we on TBS or TNT on Wednesdays?
We on TBS.
TBS. Okay, sorry guys. Reg, keep talking because my Stream Direct TV is not working, so I gotta get on TBS here.
There's actually a very terrible episode of The Big Bang Theory leading into this with a special guest star, somebody terrible that ruined Twitter is on here. I'm like, this is the worst episode.
Oh, it's the one with Elon Musk, right?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this Big Bang Theory sucks. But, you know, it's over now. It's almost time for Dynamite. Denise, did you hear about this? Tony Khan has sprung for, John Taylor, our friend, has sprung for some overruns. So we're going to be going long this day.
Today?
Yeah.
Jesus
he said
Christ.
Maybe more than 30 minutes.
What?
Yeah, that's what Tony Khan said.
This just happened. Fuck, I take one nap and everything's like gone to the shitter. John, thank you so much. And hold on, I'm still trying to get what the fuck just happened? Hold on.
You're still trying to get DirecTV, right?
No, the whole thing just disappeared.
What?
I was about to log on and it just kicked me out. Hold on. I'm trying to watch Get Dynamite up here.
Y'all are insane. Let's see what y'all are talking about in the chat because I saw a couple of things.
Yeah, you go for it. Handle the chat.
You guys seem to think that Bobby Lashley is showing up tonight for some reason. Maybe because they announced that MVP is going to be having a little segment on the show. You know, I mean, I would love to see it. I'm very excited about what's happening here. I guess since last time we were here, they didn't announce the match last time we were on the show to end it, but we're going to see Bryan Danielson and Kazuchika Okada wrestle in a match here tonight, Denise. Like, that's a big deal, right?
It hella is a big deal. I think my thing is kind of working. Hold on. I'm waiting for this to start. Are you getting theory with Sarah Fowler driving right now?
Listen, I really enjoyed spending this.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear her? Are you hearing Amy?
I can hear it.
Okay, good.
When that one hand showed me started going.
We're good now. I got it. Woo! I had to go to TBS because Stream Direct TV is down. So I had to go to TBS and sign in through Direct TV on there just to be able to watch Dynamite. So it hasn't started yet. The second that it starts for me, I will get the audio up and going. So sorry to everybody. Technical difficulties here for a second, but we're going to get into everything that's happening in just a moment. Reg, what are you seeing in the chat?
Yeah, no, we were talking about Bobby Lashley potentially showing up, which could be amazing. What you think?
Well, I feel like in regards to that, I mean, we all know that we're expecting them. It's just a matter of like when, right? So it's either if it doesn't happen here tonight, it's gonna happen at Wrestle Dream. And I almost feel like they got so much going on here today that they're probably not gonna have Bobby Lashley come out until possibly Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, I feel like if they're building a group, Denise, they're gonna want to like stagger. They're not gonna just want to. Here's everybody right now, and I don't know if going right for the big time with Lashley is the idea, but I mean, it wouldn't be the worst.
All right, can everybody hear Dynamite?
Okay, it's a little too. Maybe drop it a little bit.
Hold on, let me lower it. Are we hearing it?
Yeah, I can hear it though.
You can hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. If everyone in the chat can hear both Reg and I good and can hear the AEW stream good, then we're all good to get started.
This is it, 5-year anniversary.
Dude, they're starting things off a little differently too. They're not starting things off with the AEW intro. We're getting like little promos here.
It's just fools with their arms crossed, looking mean.
All right, cool. Everybody says we can hear. They can hear. All right.
Awesome.
Woo! Okay, thank you so much. Great. Now we can get started. No, this is going to be a crazy Dynamite, Reg. Like with all of the news that's happening today, which we haven't even gotten into. And then on top of that, we're going to be seeing all of these great matches. Dude, we're going to see Ricochet versus Will Ospreay today. We're going to be seeing Okada and Bryan Danielson on the same show.
It's happening tonight. I can't even believe it. When they dropped that Bryan promo last night, and he was like, "I want to face Okada." I was like, "You want to face who for win to win? Like you got a match with Moxley coming up. Why are you doing this?" Still very confused as why he's doing this, but I'm very excited.
Dude, it's gonna be nuts.
He said Shield.
Yeah, he did say Shield. Nice little play on words there.
Hey now.
I like this though. This like intro here with the BCC.
Mm-hmm.
Fate's not going to put a better offer on the table than that, man.
Wow.
On October 12th,
This is your next AEW World Champion, Denise. What you think?
Sure. Sure. Look, you got to win me over, man. I'm not an easy customer, Reg.
He's doing it right now, Denise. What do you mean?
He's making his way there.
Yeah.
But I got to be sold, bro. I'm 10% sold right now.
But somebody was saying in the chat that it's really hot in SF in San Francisco. It's summertime in the Bay Area. Yesterday was 94 degrees in Oakland, Denise, and I was crying. It's like 90 degrees again today, and I'm just like, why are you doing this to me?
It's so bad here right now, too. It's like almost 90 degrees here, and it's just like really hot outside, like the kind of weather that gives you a freaking like headache. But we got a couple more super chats here. So here we go. We got Crazy 101 who says, F the Fed, F the haters, AEW is here to stay, cry.
I don't think we can say that.
Expecting for
I
today.
don't think we can say that.
Dude, we're starting with Ricochet and Will Ospreay.
Oh, snap.
Ebony Prince also sends in a super sticker. Thank you so much to Ebony Prince for always showing so much support. We got Dan Lutzka here in the house who says Shane McMahon tonight. That's the tweet. All right, Reg, Shane McMahon today, yes or no?
Shane McMahon today, yes or no? I mean, if there was a show to do it, Denise, the 5-year anniversary of AEW would do it. But I think with the news that they got, they don't need Shane McMahon today. We got big news. We got a big show for you already. We got Bryan and Okada. We're about to watch Ricochet and Will Ospreay right now.
What about Wrestle Dream? When are we getting Shane McMahon? Because you know he's coming.
I think of any place to show up, Wrestle Dream's definitely not the place to show up with like the spirit of that show. It's not Shane McMahon.
World's End, because the world's coming to an end. Oh my God, Shane McMahon and AEW.
See, now you're talking. Or Full Gear. I mean, why are you convincing me that Shane McMahon's going to be here? Leave me alone.
AEW.
He is not.
It's best you accept it now, Reg.
Why? Because he took a picture with the Young Bucks?
Bro. Oh, hey, check this out. We're getting Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher bonding. This is new. A little shot before he comes out.
Oh, okay. I like this.
Oh, Don Callis.
Oh, no.
We're not doing match right now, Don. Oh, listen. Best of luck. Kyle and I got to get out of here at the airport anyway. All right? Good luck, buddy.
Oh, God, they're leaving.
Yes, pal. Good luck.
I think that's a ruse, Denise. I don't think they're really leaving.
Why would Kyle Fletcher lie to Will Ospreay though?
Because I think it's over with.
I don't
Ooh,
know,
big pop.
man. Dan, thank you so much for the super chat. And I don't know when Shane McMahon is showing up, but he is going to show up at some point, though.
Y'all are nasty. I don't know why y'all want this.
We got Margie Loves here who says, oh my God, I forgot about the watch along. What a great day to be a pro wrestling fan. We're going to have so much fun tonight. Dude, I know, and I can't believe it. We're starting off with Ospreay and Ricochet. Like, it really is off to a good start. And during the commercial break, we'll get into all of the news that broke today, too, since we haven't even touched on that just yet. We got Jason X Cross here with a generous super chat. Thank you so much to Jason, who says, congrats to AEW for 5 years of Dynamite and the new deal. I know some of us can be harsh, but wrestling junkies like me want this company to prosper, not just for AEW, but for wrestling in general. 1000%. I feel like AEW, I can honestly say, like even just for us, Reg, has changed things for us because whether people, you know, I'm sure you guys can tell, but this is our most popular show of the week here on this specific channel.
Yeah, I mean, just if we just focused on Denise and I becoming the California connection, like AEW's changed a lot for us. But for the wrestling landscape, Denise, from top to bottom, from independent wrestling, from what WWE does now, they just changed everything. This is perfect. It's only been 5 years. It's kind of the crazy thing, and they're already moving into being like the second best wrestling promotion ever compared to, you know, WWE is always going to be on top. But they've been around for so long, and for AEW to do this in such a short amount of time, I think is amazing.
No, it really is. And I feel like, no, I'm excited about so much right now in pro wrestling. Like, we're going to be getting WWE on Netflix. We're going to be getting AEW on Max. Like, what the hell? Like, this is, we're being fed next. Like, 2025, we're like legit being fed. Jason, thank you so much. We got Sheldon Jackson in the house. So, Denise, any 5-star Will Ospreay performances lately? Sorry, Reg, I had to ask.
I haven't got one. She's not bringing it. No 5-star performances at all.
Damn, bro, whatever happened to a good, solid 3-star match, man? What, those don't do them anymore?
Hey, it depends on the day and the time. Is it Dynamite or is it Collision?
Yo, sometimes I be putting on Rampage, all right?
That'd be the game. That'd be the game.
Sheldon Jackson, thank you so much.
Sometimes I put on Rampage. It's really funny.
I should have gone more than that. I should have said sometimes I'd be putting on episodes of AEW Dark.
See, all right. You're crossing the line. That's just too far.
Okay. All right, let's go. Here we go, guys. Ricochet and Will Ospreay.
Okay, where are they? They're in Pittsburgh.
Yes, they're in Pittsburgh, in Britt Baker's hometown.
Oh, yeah. Cool. What do you think this match is going to be? Who's your winner, Denise?
Will Ospreay.
What you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Who's my
Rico
winner?
might get him.
I feel like Will Ospreay would be like, yeah, let's have Ricochet win this match. Like, let's have it be a big match for him. I can see that happening. I can see that happening, but I just feel like Will Ospreay's Will Ospreay, and I don't want to see him like lose in this match. But damn, they're having some fun already.
Maybe because I feel like that MJF loss is like Ospreay's about to be good for a while, maybe, but maybe not.
Yo, they're like doing the exact same thing.
Often imitated, never duplicated. Remember they did that NXT one, Denise, and people were mad.
Yeah, but look at the difference, though. Even in just that little bit, look at the difference between Ricochet and Will Ospreay.
Well, they look like it's with ease. Is what should look like, you know.
No, but what I'm saying is that Will Ospreay is like, he looks like he just like rolls out of bed right now, and Ricochet's already like.
Ospreay does this. I mean, that's what kind of Ospreay talked about in the build-up. He's like, "Yo, you've been over there for 7 years. You haven't been down. Like I've been doing this every night, big dog."
You can tell.
That might be the story of the match, though. Don't count Ricochet out.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like I can't buy Will Ospreay losing right now.
What if Ricochet's playing possum?
I don't know. Usually possum is dead. Like.
No, you could be playing fake possum, like, oh, you got me already, bro, and then bam, that's when you get him.
I don't know. I don't know, Reg.
Better than some that like the Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Certainly, you got the same playbook.
The big tope.
His head went hard into the
This may be the greatest Dynamite sandwich ever. By this, I mean we're starting things off with this match here, and which means we're going to end with Bryan and Okada.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like the top and the bottom is going to be great.
We'd have to look at some stats. Maybe our friend could help us with, like, has there ever been a better opening and closing Dynamite
Oh,
ever?
shit, he almost had that. Ospreay on the barricade.
He tried that in the last match, and same thing happened. Oh, damn.
Yo, this is great.
They're doing all the flippy stuff, back and forth flips, back and forth flips.
And I like that they're like finding in different places to like do said flips in.
Right. Well, they're establishing that they still know each other's playbook even after all these years.
Yeah.
Like, you watch my tapes, bro. I know what you're about to do.
on the barricade and Ricochet taking advantage now. Stalling senton there by Ricochet. Rolls
Nah, Ricochet's looking like he's finally in his element right now.
I'm saying
In the
he just
beginning,
gave
I
a
was a
warm-up.
little worried, Reg. I was like, yo, I'm a little worried, but no, look at him.
I think he's
He's
playing
in his element.
possum. He's trying to convince Will Ospreay that Ospreay could get off his game. Like if he's like, look, I'm tired, dude, and Ospreay's like, I'm about to put him away soon, but you ain't.
We need to talk about Ricochet's abs.
Why you want to do that?
They look hella good.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I don't have those. Oh, do I see what I see on the bottom of this, Denise?
Yay, TV time with the
Oh,
learning tree.
No, why?
We're also getting Hangman and Juice. That was announced a while back.
Come on. Jericho's like, you think I'm not about to be on the 5th anniversary? You better.
Of course not.
Yeah.
one-on-one with Serena Deeb.
Oh, it's kind of weird. No MJF that we know of.
Yeah. I thought that earlier when he was tweeting. I was like, I wonder if Max is going to be there.
See, by the way, Desi Baby here says, yes, those abs are crazy. See, I'm not the only one here.
Last time I tried to compliment a man, y'all was like, oh, I was like, y'all relax. Just like cute shorts.
Oh, I know. That was peak right there, Reg. You can't top that. Cute shorts. I'm starting
Main
to wonder
event.
about you.
That's crazy. How long do you think that main event's going to be, Denise? To have an overrun.
Ah, fudge. If it starts at like the end of the hour, I'm going to say like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Or no, because it's, what did they say? They said that if it's under 20 minutes, it's for the continental title, right?
Yeah.
If it's over the 20 minutes, it's for the world championship. So it's definitely going over 20 minutes
Totally.
because they're going to want to make us think that there's a chance Okada will come out of this AEW world champion.
And they'll probably add 20 more to that. They're going to go 40.
I'm going to say 30.
Just 10 more?
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
say 30.
You might be right.
Because they can kick up those 10 minutes in like a whole other gear, and it'll be enough to get people thinking, hey, there might be a title change tonight.
Wait, what's the time limit on this match? Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
Oh, interesting. When he does that, can I try that on you next time I see you, Denise? I kick you in the chest and do a backflip?
How about I try it on you?
All right. That's fair. Fair enough.
You know, it'd be hilarious if you go for it, but then all of a sudden I do a backflip while you're going to use my chest as a fucking stand, as a fucking step stool. I'm just gonna go backwards.
All right. See, we're doing spot food. Now I'm like, damn, Denise got spots. That's crazy.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's gonna be wild. This is crazy.
Insane. Did you hear the angle that they ran with Taz? They said he got beat up in the parking lot.
Yeah, did you see Hurricane Helm's retweet of that? He was like, what was he doing at the Performance Center?
That's crazy.
That's where everybody gets attacked at the parking lot. So what? Who attacked him? Chris Jericho or what?
I don't understand what's going on. Why'd they attack Taz?
Whoever attacked Taz is Hook's next opponent. So, or
What if
maybe revenge.
Hook did it?
Yo, stop it.
Why not? He's like, I'm tired of this. I don't want my dad to be at ringside no more. I'm gonna take him out for good.
I can see that happening. Some kids don't want their parents there. They could see them as like embarrassing.
He could be embarrassed that his dad's at the table every time he has a match.
Dude, what is Ricochet? Oh no, Will Ospreay was like, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Oh, he did his mule kick.
for the Os cutter.
On the apron.
Oh, nice. Cutter on the ring apron.
A cutter.
All right, we're going to commercial break, so let me mute the television here. Or rather the stream. Let's get into these super chats here. So we've got Jeff Lee here who says, good evening, California Connection and friends, TV deal official. Hopefully this puts an end to the obsession with TV viewership. So let's get to it, man. Today it was announced that we are going to be seeing Collision and AEW remain on TBS and TNT, respectively. And then on top of that, we're going to be seeing starting January, they said, we're going to see them also simulcast the shows over on Max, which is super huge. The other thing in regards to the pay-per-views is that the pay-per-views are going to, starting January 2025, will also be on Max, but they're going to be there on a discount rather than for free.
Right.
That's probably like the only thing that I've seen people kind of be like irritated about, because it really is a lot of pay-per-views. So we're still going to have to pay some sort of a price for that. I don't think the price has actually came out. But I do think they did say that the library is also going to be available on Max. So that's another huge thing. So there's a lot to get excited about in regards to this. Reg, what was your initial impression of what they announced?
Initially, I was super excited because the current format of this show, like I had to get like a DirecTV thing to watch the show live. I have to watch it in some crazy ways. Now it's going to be directly simulcast to Max. I can have Max. I can watch the show on Wednesday and I don't have to deal with anything. That was the most exciting thing off rip for me. And then when they announced that the library was there, I was that's it. Like that's all I wanted out of this, was to be able to stream it when it's on and to be able to watch the library. Everything else feels like a cherry on top to me, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I think for me, I'm also excited about the library because we've been asking for it. Like fans have been asking for it for such a long time. And it's funny because January is like 3 months away and it still feels like forever. I'm like, dude, let's start this next week. I'm ready to go.
I wanted them to announce it like it's live now. Hop on, you guys. I was like, yeah, but they were like, oh, it's in January, coinciding with Raw actually going to Netflix too. I'm like, this is crazy. Denise, we talked about it a little bit. Like we are legit spoiled, you guys. Like you could get the biggest wrestling shows in the world for $10 to $12 each a month. Is like insane.
It's also really good timing too for AEW because it kind of did take it kind of I don't want to say it stole WWE's thunder, but now it feels like they're getting a little bit, they're sharing the umbrella here for a second. It's like, oh well, you're on Netflix, well we're on Max. Like hey, like we're both under this umbrella now. But I mean, obviously, Netflix is still a lot bigger.
Netflix is Netflix.
It's freaking everywhere. Like Reg, whenever I travel and I go to like other countries, I can't get onto freaking Max. I can't get onto Hulu. I can't get onto the Peacock. Like I can't get onto anything. The thing that I can get onto is Netflix. I mean, unless I have like some sort of VPN, of course, but just normally it's all about Netflix there. And
Netflix is the brand essentially for streaming. Like when you think of streaming, the first thing that's going to pop into your head is Netflix. Everybody, when they talk about something, it's Netflix. So WWE is going to have that over everybody because as soon as you turn it on, I'm sure they're going to be showing WWE stuff. So that works for them. But then in the same thing, it's going to work for Max too, because they're going to have AEW in the forefront. If the library is there, they have live sports. Like it's going to be a great benefit for AEW in that sense too.
No, dude, I'm excited. Like it feels like every show is going to be easier to watch except for NXT though, because I'm struggling with that one over here on the West Coast.
What did you do yesterday?
I cannot say, Reg. If you still want to have a co-host on Wednesday, I cannot say what I did.
Uh-oh.
All right, I cannot say.
That's
all right,
hilarious.
We're back here on Dynamite.
Yeah, see, sometimes West Coast plays against us, Denise.
Yo. Slav says Reg promoting AEW better than the actual AEW. What are you doing, Reg? How are you promoting AEW better than AEW itself?
Send my check, Antonio Khan. You got a big thing today.
Antonio Khan. Yo, that was sick. Did you see Will Ospreay's landing?
Yeah. That's a famous PWG spot he did with the homeboy Ray Phoenix.
That was phenomenal. And everybody like instantly stood the F up. Like they knew what time it was.
This is good stuff.
It's the spot food, Reg.
Mhm.
This is like we walked into the Righteous Reg restaurant. This is what we're serving on the menu.
The thing
This
I
is our
liked
hot
about
seller.
there was a lot of people complaining because they're like, why are they doing this match already? Ricochet needs this match so bad. Like, people know who Ricochet is. People know what comes along with that, but he needs this match to show that he's still Ricochet.
That he can go. Exactly. Because even I had my doubts, bro.
Right. And that boy doing it. I mean, he has a great dance partner, but you know.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Oh
helping.
shit! He just cut Will Ospreay like a backpack.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yo, Will Ospreay get a neck.
And
The
it's so
crowd's
funny
into
because
it.
after this, Will Ospreay's just gonna be like, just another day. Tra la 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 la.
All right, he's gonna go and do a backstage segment and be like, "Yeah, that was fine. I'm all right."
What's for dinner, mate?
Terrible,
What?
Denise. Awful. Terrible. The
Where's your
worst.
freaking British accent? Come on.
I can't do it.
Give us a little something. Give us a little.
Can't
This is
do
Righteous Red. Your media,
Mm-mm.
man.
No, I'm terrible, awful, the worst.
I'm here for my English muffin.
That is so bad, Denise.
This is my best I've got, all right?
Were
Sounds
you
English
at
to me.
NXT Dallas for Sami Zayn and Nakamura?
Was I there?
Yeah.
Yes,
Is
I
that where
was
that
there.
chat started?
I was there in Dallas for that.
Is that where the Fight Forever? No, Fight Forever started before with Kevin Steen and
I don't remember.
El Generico. I'm just talking to myself. out loud at this point.
Yo. Oh my God, he's going for it again.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Styles Clash. I like how he gets into them Styles Clash now. Also, somebody gonna have to come get his Styles Clash. Like, you can't just have Will Ospreay out here doing your spot. AJ Styles, what do you think this
Well,
is?
I mean, when's the last time we saw AJ do it? He's been MIA for the longest.
You better pull up AJ, defend your honor.
You snooze, you lose, Reg.
That's crazy.
bird
You
gets
can't say
the
that.
worm.
You cannot say that to AJ Styles, Denise.
You snooze, you lose.
That's crazy.
Hey, this is a competitive business around here.
Telling
Right,
AJ
Reg?
Styles you snooze, you lose is wild.
Besides, Will Ospreay might as well be his kid. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. It's definitely tribute.
Look, all I'm gonna say is this: if I was AJ Styles and anybody was, if some rando was using my move, I'd be like, "That's my goddamn move." Will Ospreay was using my move, I'd be like,
What do you
Thank
think
you.
when Michelle McCool was doing it? You think he was mad or happy?
"Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea."
Because she was doing it when he was like doing it.
Because here's the thing: when you see, oh my God,
Oh.
when you see anybody hit the Styles Clash, automatically AJ Styles pops into your brain.
It's called the Styles Clash.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh my God.
Oh. Shooter, easy shooter too. Ricochet could throw 1,000 shooting star presses, and that's what they're gonna hit like every time.
This is fun. This has been a really fun match.
This is awesome. Remember I said I didn't like this is awesome chants? I lied.
I'm gonna start a "This is fun" chant. This
This is
is
fun.
fun.
Terrible.
Fun.
Fun. This is fun. No, this
Oh
is
my God.
fun, you guys.
He literally stepped on his head, and Will Ospreay did a whole ass flip for that.
They can counter everything. Yeah, that's crazy. Poison Rana into another Poison Rana from Ricochet.
Yo, he did.
Into the that's crazy.
Oh, this is like a double. What? Oh, what does this mean now, Reg? Come on, explain us the rules.
Okay, so they were going back and forth. Then Ospreay hit him. They did a double pin at the same time, and the ref count. I don't know why the ref would count the both of them.
Right? Why would he?
Because the
double
rules
count?
say you're supposed to stop if they're both shoulders are down, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, both men's shoulders were pinned on the mat. Therefore, this match has been ruled a draw.
Oh,
No. Someone's gonna come out and be like 5 more minutes. Come on, that was bullshit.
Why would the referee count is what I don't understand, Denise. If you see both guys' shoulders are down, you have to stop, yeah?
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, hey, start all over. Get up.
I mean, I honestly don't really know the rules. Do we have any referees in here?
I don't even remember the last time this happened.
We knew it was going to be a screwy finish because...
See, look, they're asking for more time. You see?
But why would Knox count, though?
Bro, they hit the fucking brakes on this match.
It was going so well.
We
What
were
time
going
is it?
100 miles down PCH.
25 minutes?
I was just informed by Tony Khan that this match will continue.
Thank you, Tony. Tony just wanted us to start a thank you, Tony chant.
I guess.
Well, anyways, the match has been restarted.
We're restarting the match.
So they didn't say how much time we had, by the way. They didn't say like, oh, 5 more minutes or nothing. They just said the match has been restarted.
This match will restart.
Thank you, Eggsy, who caught my joke down here. 100 miles per hour go down PCH. Oh, God.
Double big boot.
Oh, my God. It's like
Mm.
seeing two. I don't even know.
This is Spafu.
Oh, Takeshita.
Oh, Takeshita came down. He's fighting both of them.
Why couldn't they just do this originally?
Why didn't he just do this before the dump
That's
pin
what I'm
thing?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. He could have just came and stopped and started beating them up before the dump pin thing.
That's some good heel heat, though, for Takeshita.
What did I say, Denise? Nobody listened to me. They were like, oh, Takeshita's going to beat Okada, Takeshita and Okada. I'm like, I think Takeshita has a different goal in mind, and that's beating your boy Ospreay for that championship.
Ricochet after this battle. Now the raging fire
Oh.
from Kenosuke Takeshita.
I just feel like they should have done this, even
Instead of the pin.
Instead of the pin.
The pin was dumb.
Like,
I'm
didn't
sorry.
anyone say, hey, let's fine tune this a little bit and take that shitty finish off and do this instead?
Jealousy are
I don't know.
burning inside Kenosuke Takeshita every time
I've heard nothing about it.
calls on Will Ospreay.
That's a great call. And now, as you can
Gotta
see,
remember
it's
we're
gonna
on
be a
air.
national
Just kidding, just
What
kidding.
did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say, Reg?
I'm just trolling y'all.
Oh, he's
they
getting
can't be
asshole
calling him
chant.
that. No. No, he's not. He just wants the championship.
Calling for the AEW International.
Oh, you guys think it's going to be a triple threat at Wrestle Dream? Ooh.
I'm here for that.
Oh, yeah. So I guess that makes sense if they just like Ospreay and Ricochet just gave us enough because they're going to give us the rest of it in a 3-way.
All right, we got Mercedes Monet. Let's see what she's got to say.
Mercedes. Where's she been?
MIA, bro.
Mm.
Please say hello to your CEO.
CEO.
Mercedes, tonight we are celebrating the 5-year anniversary. What a beautiful 5 years it's been, Renee.
Oh, wow. She cut off Renee. That's crazy.
I know.
I'm so blessed to have such a little small part of AEW Dynamite history. That's why I had the truck put together a very special package of Dynamite's best moments.
It's going to be all of Mercedes.
All her, huh? Yeah,
All of Mercedes' moments.
totally.
Yep, there you
Yeah.
go.
CEO.
I was gonna say, do they even have enough to fill up a whole video?
Yeah.
She's had like 3 matches, bro. I mean, not literally, but
I
you know.
mean, but pretty damn close.
This is not a few. You know what? Let me see how many matches she's had on AEW.
Maybe 6.
Let me get a good old reliable cage match. Let's
She
find
was
out.
Sheeta twice, Britt, Willow, Stephanie. They're showing them right now on the video.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do all that. That's too much work.
Hey, Mercedes and Camille look great tonight.
AEW's best moments. It's all about
She's had 8.
8.
It's 8 matches total.
Sky and
It's 4 Dynamite matches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
oh yeah, the Lucha homegirl too.
Yeah.
And I absolutely
Uh-oh, MVP's pulling up on Mercedes.
take my card. Perhaps
Take
we
that.
should talk. Excuse me.
Wait,
Mercedes in the Hurt Business?
but what happened to?
Would Camille still be allowed in?
No, she gotta go. She out. Like if you're over there, she's over there.
Is she would be in or out, bro? In or out?
No, you can't be down.
All right,
Sorry,
well, I'm going
Hundo.
to get into these super chats here. Thank you so much to everybody who's sending this in. We got John Taylor here who says, given the goodwill for Shane coming off the Netflix doc, do you think the real TK brings Shane in sooner rather than later? I
John
say yes, sooner
Taylor,
rather than
leave
later.
us alone.
Everybody felt bad for Shane coming off of that documentary, bro, and I get it. I felt bad for Shane too, and I already knew all this.
Listen, I know where he'd have a great home at. They do shows on Access every Thursday. TNA.
Yo, you're
What?
mean, Red. You're so
What?
mean.
What
You know
did I
what? You're
say?
just a mean kid.
Mean kid. Look, I think Shane McMahon taking over TNA, he leads it. Look, money could be made around here.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's going to be in AEW. Everyone knows it. It's just a matter of when and how.
Why?
Why not at this point? What did Shane McMahon do to you, Reg?
This is where I don't want to be one of these guys, but I have to. This is where the best wrestle. I don't want to see fucking Shane McMahon.
Who says Shane McMahon's going to wrestle?
What is he doing here?
Maybe he's just there to help out behind the scenes and loan a name. Yeah, make us a, you know, I don't know. He'll come up with something.
His dad-
Watch, Reg. Watch when Shane McMahon does the craziest stunt in AEW history, and you ain't gonna know what to say.
This guy's ideas were so bad. His dad said, "You'll have to kill me before I do that idea. Stab me in the chest before your bad idea happens."
To be fair, it was more so that Vince wanted him to prove that he really wanted it. And the only way for him to prove it was apparently to stab his dad.
You can't stab your dad and you want to come and hang out in AEW? Come on.
So what you're saying is you got to stab in order to make it to AEW, come all elite, you got to stab your daddy.
And if anyone to stab...
Yo, him and Christian.
Listen, you couldn't stab your dad and you trying to come over here and talk some wrestling?
We got Vasco here who says, let them flip, let them flip. Let's go with this opener. It was really good. Again, I did not like the whole little blip that we had in the middle of that, or towards the end rather. But other than that, it was very fun. Crazy 101 says SRS tweeted Sammy Guevara was knocked out at Ring of Honor tapings.
Oh, no.
Shit. Oh, hope he's all right, man. We were just starting to get the ball rolling again with Sammy.
Dude, Denise, Sammy has the worst luck, doesn't he?
Like
every time he starts to get kicked off, it feels like something like this happens. Like, didn't he just come back from injury before the ROH thing?
I don't know.
Dude, Sam, bad
It's
luck.
just there's been a lot going down with Sammy. You know, I feel like there's a lot that's happened. There was all the times he was suspended, which those ones were in his control. The stuff like this is out of his control. So I don't know if I can say it's like bad luck. It's just, you know, because some of it was not. Some of it was optional.
The Jeff Hardy thing too. Oh,
yeah. We got infamous Raider Loco here. Thank you so much to Raider Loco for this. He says, I know you said this is your most popular show of the week, but I think it has more to do with the Kelly connection and the chemistry you bring, in my opinion. Not a hot take. ML, much love and respect, positive vibes to you both. Thank you so much for that, man. So what you're saying here is that, Reg, we got to come out here and start another wrestling podcast.
That's what he's saying. That's what they're saying. The people are saying this, Denise.
Hey, well, you know, Reg, you're hard to book sometimes.
That's true.
How many times haven't I tried to get you for other things and you're like, nah, I'm outside.
I am very outside. Yeah,
you're out there touching grass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there, Denise. I'm so sorry. Like all the time. And I'll do it again.
Who says, what is live discount on Max mean? What is live discount on Max mean?
Because in the like press release thing, they said that the pay-per-views are going to be like discounted essentially.
Yeah, but they haven't said how much though.
No.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what it means. It's just that they're going to get a discount. That if you're a Max subscriber, you'll get a discounted show. So instead of shelling out $50, maybe it'll be 40 or 30 or hopefully, to me, a real discount is $25.
$25 to $20. I'm in with you.
Yeah, I agree. $25, I think, is a real discount. If you come out here and you're like, the show's going to be $45,
I feel like maybe they'll get down to 35, possibly. But they do like money, Denise. The UFC homies charge $80 for theirs, and they on top of their service.
what happened
Damn.
last week. Hangman tried to.
Well, it's not going to be $80. They got to go lower than what we have.
We'll go higher.
We got the guns out here. Oh, there's Hangman. He's about to wipe them out.
Ruh-roh. Yep,
See,
there he
told you.
is.
You know what? He did us a favor. I didn't want to listen to that promo.
Wow. How you going to do the guns like this?
Oh.
Oh, he was just taking them out.
When Hangman Page came in and wiped them out.
He was just taking them out so they don't come in the match.
We got Mike T90K here who says Shane McMahon debuts tonight.
Y'all are nasty.
We got Infamous Raider Local who says, what the fuck? Will wasn't even pinned. Ricochet wasn't on him. It was not a fun way to kind of wrap that up. But I'll put a pause on the super chats because I know nobody wants me to talk over the learning tree.
I think everybody's like, continue the super chats, continue the super chats.
And I think we can
Boom, boom, ba-da-da, boom, boom. Wait.
1,825 days. We have all become better people. And that
So how's your day been, Denise? Like, how was your
I'm trying
nap?
to listen to this promo.
Like, oh, I understood. When you said you took a nap, it's because it's hot outside. Yeah.
Nah,
totally
bro. I took a
understand.
nap because I ate 10-piece chicken McNuggets and I was feeling bloated. And I laid down on the
Wow.
couch and then that was it. I was out for like 20 minutes.
It must be cool in your house.
No, yeah, I'd be busting out that AC, bro. I blast that thing.
Mhm.
All right, we got Jericho coming out. Wait. Oh, wow. I thought Jericho was coming out with one of those big, thick black mustaches. Those really like those Shad Khan mustaches.
Why would he
I was
have
like,
randomly
what?
have a big giant mustache?
That's what I was seeing, and I was like, "What is happening?" But it's just his normal mustache.
What
And
I
it
heard
just
some.
looks darker. It looks darker.
We heard some rumors this weekend on what Chris Jericho is getting into, and if he's getting into that right now, this is gonna be
What are the rumors? I didn't hear the rumors.
that Chris Jericho wants to take on. Oh, it wasn't even rumors. They said it on TV. Chris Jericho wants to take on Mark Briscoe for the ROH.
Oh,
World
he's winning the
Championship.
title. Just he's winning the title. They wouldn't do that if he's not winning the title. What else is Jericho gonna do? He's gonna defeat Mark Briscoe for that title. Watch.
Denise, why?
I don't know. Wait, what? What did Jericho say about making experts look like idiots? Oh, he's talking about the TV deal.
If it wasn't for Chris Jericho. It's true. So you can thank me for that.
BK got a new T-shirt.
Thanks, guys. But not only is the 5th anniversary of Dynamite today, it's also the 34th anniversary of my pro wrestling debut.
Oh shit, 34? 34 years since Jericho's debut?
That's crazy.
Alberta, Canada, to right here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Uh-oh, they're in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was like, what do you think? That was wrong.
Champion is such an unbelievable
Dude,
feeling.
34 years, Denise.
34 years.
Now, at this stage of my career, I thought I wasn't as focused on winning championships
Ruh-roh.
as I am nurturing.
34 years and you're still stumbling your words? I'm just kidding, Chris Jericho.
34 years, he's about to get the Ring of Honor World Championship again.
Dude, why is he doing this to us?
Young talents into the Jericho vortex as possible.
Dude, that's
and
not
of
funny.
course, to get as much TV time as I can.
The Jericho Vortex. Come on,
He's
dude.
giving you all the answers. He wants to get all the TV time as he can. He's telling you, Reg, what he's doing.
I headlined a
Don't-
sold-out Arena Mexico.
Ring of Honor, I love that show, but a lot of people don't be watching it. So where are you going to get TV time at?
Briscoe.
On Ring of Honor?
So now
Yeah, Ring of Honor.
it's time, I feel, for a new era of Jericho. The Ocho is gone. Time to bring on the Nueve.
Oh my God.
God.
Jericho's the Nueve now.
I'm challenging you
Denise,
to a
no.
Ring of Honor world title match. at Wrestle Dream.
Yo, this is happening at Wrestle Dream.
Mark, how do you accept Mark Briscoe?
Save this segment MVP. Somebody said that's really funny.
No, this is happening. This is happening. You know what's crazy? If this happens at Wrestle Dream, we're going to see Chris Jericho win the Ring of Honor World Championship again. And on that same night, we're going to see Bryan Danielson lose his AEW World Championship. And you know how sad that is?
That's a disgusting scenario. Chris Jericho's going to win the belt at Wrestle Dream, supposed to be the wrestling show, against Mark Briscoe.
He is courageous. He is proud.
We're losing Bryan and we're losing the greatest Ring of Honor champion, and we're gaining the worst. It's crazy.
Let's see what Briscoe has to say.
He's right.
He's about to get. I want to see a Brian Keith Mark Briscoe interaction, though. I can see them both going off on each other.
One-on-one.
My dad brought us up to behave like men. And part of behaving like a man is to not make excuses. Because I could stand here and make excuses and say, Chris Jericho, I had your ass beat in New York City.
Why is he doing this?
You was fried chicken. The only way that you picked up the victory on the Ring of Honor World Champion is because Big Bill snuck up on me, goozled me by the neck, choke slammed me through a table, and then you just rolled your limp ass over on top of me.
Your limp ass.
Jericho's gonna take this man's belt.
I could say that, but I ain't gonna make that excuse because it was tornado tag team action. That choke slam was just as legal as a wrist lock. And you pinned me in New York City, 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
Wow.
And you know what else? Behaving like a man entails. That's calling it like it is. Calling a spade a spade. And here we are on your 34th anniversary.
Dude, we don't have time for this promo.
We're gonna get a long ass overrun, and it's gonna be the same amount of time that this whole TV.
Right, dude, we do not need this promo. They could have did this on Rampage.
Damn, shots fired. Not even collision.
No.
And I tell you, that works out good for me. That you pinned me in New York City.
Like, this is already going way too long.
Yeah.
You should be getting a title shot. For this title right
You're killing us, Smalls.
Man.
I would love to put that notch in my belt, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, this is gonna go like 5 more minutes.
That's crazy.
It's also very coincidental that the word of the day.
Shelton Mysterio says this feels like a collision segment. Vasco says not even collision. Taryn Sullivan says this promo's 5 packs of ass.
Because when I beat you at Wrestle Dream, Chris
Whoa.
Told you. We're gonna get a rebuttal. You think they were gonna close out with Mark Briscoe getting the last word in this?
Come on.
Dreaming, Reg.
The legendary Chris Jericho. I don't think you can do it.
Look at that guy. That guy's thinking of something else. He's not even thinking of what he's thinking.
Maybe your brother Jay could have.
Don't, dude. Come on.
Wait, what did he say?
That's terrible.
He said you can't beat me, and you don't think you can. Maybe your brother Jay couldn't. He said Jay Briscoe.
But everybody knows you'll never be as good as Jay was.
I'm glad he sucker punched him after that.
Wait, why did they shoot to that guy? That was really funny.
Yeah, I was distracted by that guy.
You want to go there, Jericho? Get my brother's name out your damn mouth. You understand me? At Wrestle Dream, you're going to get a Briscoe brother style ass whooping. I accept your challenge. That right there, son, that's consequential.
Damn, they went there. They didn't need to go there, but they went there.
We don't need to go there.
No, and it's not like anyone I have not heard, and I don't know, but I have not heard not one person say, "Oh yeah, Mark Briscoe is not as good a wrestler as Jay was." Is anyone having this discourse?
Unnecessary.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like this was a discourse of any kind. So why would they say that it is a discourse when it's not?
Jericho was like, people aren't going to care about this match, so I have to add some heat to it. What if I bring up Jay? You shouldn't have brought up Jay. We didn't need it.
Oh man. All right. Also, let me see where I was at. We got Mike T90K who says the three-way with Takeshita, Ospreay, and Ricochet is gonna be bonkers though. And yeah, that I do agree with. We got Dan who was asking earlier about the max discount, which we just actually addressed that one as well. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, Reg, you ain't lying. Camille can pin me any day. Yo. John Taylor says, FYI, I agree with Reg. I don't want Shane in AEW. Tony Khan, you got to make these decisions, bro. Yes. All right, we got Darby here. Let me see what he's saying.
I used to ride this all the time, just daydream. This one night, I was on the back of the bus, and I felt something hit my head. And I turned around, and I saw these three guys laughing at me.
I thought he was going to say it was the bus.
And it just dawned on me that they were taking turns spitting at the back of my head. And I turned around and I just tried to mind my own business. There's three of them, one of me. And it was killing me inside that I wasn't doing anything about it.
You keep letting them spit on them.
And then I felt it again. And finally I just turned around. And I got right up in the guy's face and he said, what are you going to do about it, you little bitch? I noticed he's holding up this switchblade.
Jay White?
And I looked at him and said, well, it looks like I'm going to get stabbed. I lunged toward him, and it didn't take long for everybody.
That must mean Jay White's coming back tonight.
Maybe. So that was Darby's last match before he broke his foot or his ankle or whatever it was.
Moxley said I wasn't ready to be the face of AEW. All I could see is those three guys on the back of the bus. I wasn't just gonna lay down and do nothing, man. I would rather get stabbed.
I thought he had a big piece of bread in his hand. He's like, and if I eat this bread.
Isn't it a brown bag? Oh, no, it's a rock. You saw bread. I saw a bag, and it's a rock.
He's like, and after this, I'm going to eat this bread.
No, I thought it was one of those bags. You know how everybody who hangs out at the 7-Eleven has the brown bag?
Yeah, but
that's what I thought.
Darby Allin doesn't drink.
Yeah, but that's what I thought what it was. Do we know that he eats bread, Reg? We don't know.
That's true.
Anybody in the AEW locker room, I'm putting out an open challenge.
Oh.
Anybody wants to build their name off of Darby Allin, step right.
Who should answer his open challenge?
Nothing left to lose.
I'll answer in a section. Second.
Challenge. Step up.
Okay, open challenge, Darby Allin, a match at Wrestle Dream with whomever. I don't know who. If anybody has some great ideas on who it should be, let us know. Do you got anybody, Reg?
Well, the thing is, Denise, Darby Allin really needs a win here because he's had some losses. This is essentially his home state. Like, he needs this big win, so he needs to be somebody that he could beat. Because I was like, it could be Swerve because the Washington thing, but you don't want Darby beating Swerve. But you also need Darby to get the win.
Off.
I mean, yeah, but he need to come back.
True, but matter is when.
At
but then
WrestleDream.
see, that's the thing. Like, you want to, if Swerve comes back and loses to Darby,
you can't.
I don't know. That would be weird, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I can't be Swerve.
We got Doppelganger 399 here with a very generous super chat who says, don't let Shane book no Dynamite Underground. Dude, I have not been a fan of the Underground matches, like, at all. I've tried, like, some of them have been, like, okay, but they're really hard to get into.
Hey, the one with Lola Vice in it, though.
Oh, I bet you love that one. Hey, did you see her team up with Jada this Tuesday?
I saw every piece of it.
I was gonna screenshot it and tag you, but I forgot.
I saw everything. They were great. They're my favorite tag team. Like, it's like them and then the Young Bucks.
Greatest tag team ever.
Jada and Lola, number one. The Young Bucks, number two.
Jay White.
Oh, what?
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
I was like, what is Denise talking about?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Hey, it's Jay White. I'm like, what? I do not see Jay White anywhere.
So what happened was all this talk about Jay White, and I turned and I forgot Juice Robinson was in this match, and I turned and I saw the Tron and it said Jay White, and I was like, shit, is Jay White.
Just right there.
Sorry,
I'm like,
guys.
he's coming out at the beginning of the match. That's crazy.
Sorry. Everybody was probably like, huh? Where?
But the way that they did it, though. They're like,
all right, we're starting this match here. Wait, what's the stip for this?
They're mad at Hangman.
No, the stipulation. Is there a stipulation?
No.
What is this? Is it a strap match or what are we doing?
No, they're just fighting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we had a stipulation here.
Hangman jumped him.
Doppelganger 399. Thank you so much for the super chat. We also got Mike T90K who says, just glad now we can all finally cut cable and just get Max to watch pro wrestling. Been a long time coming.
Thank God.
Yeah, it depends for everybody. I still got Stream Direct TV so I can watch the USA Network.
Wow.
Matt Logan here says, did you read about the injuries Ring of Honor taping? Sammy was knocked out. Yeah, somebody just mentioned that. Sean put that out there. It's very unfortunate, and hopefully it's nothing serious, man. But then again, when you're knocked out, concussions and things like that, it's terrifying.
Yeah, that's never a good thing.
We got Matt Logan here who says Lady Frost injured her Ring of Honor opponent who had to be taken out on a stretcher. What is going on Ring of Honor tonight?
Oh my God, who was their opponent? I have so many questions. I hope everything's all right.
You're the Ring of Honor expert, Reg. You gotta get on this. Find out what that card was.
5 years.
Also says Lady Frost also injured someone during Ring of Honor tapings. Oh, it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. We got Margie Love here who says, I'm pumped for Juice and Hangman, not gonna lie. Definitely not Jay White. But no, Margie Loves, thank you so much for that. She also says, we can play Guess the Titties now that CJ is on because Jericho's on TV. Oh, man.
That's crazy. It looks bad.
I should have been prepared.
The Lady Frost thing?
I'm sorry?
The Lady Frost thing looks bad.
Who was she in there with? And what happened that it looks bad?
I can't see. Like, they're in the ring with like the stretcher, like all the doctors and stuff are in there. It's bad.
No.
Yeah.
So you can't even see like what happened?
No.
Oh my God. We got Uncle Donkey here who says, I'm here for the Takeshita push. Let's effing go. I completely agree with you on that. We have been calling for a Takeshita push. Also, Juice Robinson and Hangman are going into the crowd. So, oh, he's taking the fans' drink.
Hangman's so rude.
We got Nell D who says, man, get this hot Jericho caca off my TV. Oh, man, not you making me say caca on the air.
That's crazy. Why don't they like Chris Jericho, Denise?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know nothing. Stop asking me hard questions. Or stop asking me questions that are with obvious answers that make me say things.
That's what's the fun. That's the fun. That's why the California Connection's a thing.
Chris Ledeck says Jericho has been Ring of Honor champion before, and it served no purpose, and it served no purpose now. Yeah, he was champion before, as I mentioned earlier, but I can't even remember too much from that reign. Do you remember anything from that?
He was the Ocho.
And yeah, but besides that, do you remember anything else?
Now he had a couple. I hate saying this. He had a couple bangers. Remember he wrestled Bandito? That was tight.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was fun. That was really good. Bandito looked great in that.
But I don't remember.
I do remember that. Thank you so much to Chris Ledeck. And we got Mike T90K who says, imagine watching AEW for the first time, knowing who Jericho is, then seeing Mark Briscoe for the first time.
A great guy.
I was gonna say I'm confused. What does that mean, Mike? What does that mean? Mike, thank you so much for the super chat, man. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, edible kicking in, but is the bad apple's face on that apple of the learning tree in the background, or am I higher than I think as you were? No, that apple was angry. You saw that, right? It was an angry apple.
That is a BK apple head back there. You were not that stoned.
We are also on a commercial break now, so let me get caught up with these super chats here. We got Margie Love who says, oh, so that's what it takes for Reg to watch NXT. Oh, yeah.
Listen, they got a couple tips and tricks, Denise. I've learned they were trying to get Phil to watch the show really bad yesterday. I was in Chicago. Julia and Roxanne wrestled, but then they also had some stuff for me like that. That was, man, they're a great tag team. But no, that show wasn't that bad. That street fight was insane.
I didn't really like the street fight that much.
You didn't like it?
No.
Why not? Too much
I
plunder?
wasn't into the feud.
As a whole?
No, I actually feel like I've seen better. Like I was talking about it on the show yesterday, and I actually feel like they've had way better street fights on NXT than that. And I also wasn't into the feud, so I think that kind of took me away from it.
Wow.
I know. But yeah, the second I saw Jada and Lola, I was like, yo, Reg is on the wrong show.
I know. I'm like, them. I need to move to Tuesday nights.
There's never mind. John Taylor says, Denise, look out behind you. It's Jay White. Oh, wait, that's Sting.
Yep. See, you thought it was Jay White. Nope, it's Sting.
I was so excited.
It's Jay White. Denise is screaming about Jay White. I'm like, where's Jay White?
You can't see him, all right? You can't see Jay White.
It's Jay White.
We got Val's boy who says, hey, it's Mr. Tony Storm versus Hangman Page. Wait, what?
Yeah, Mr. Tony Storm.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because Juice is with Tony. I was like,
Jeez
what?
Louise.
I'm sorry, okay? You're talking to the person that thought they saw Jay White tonight, so.
That's true. Those eyes do need to be checked.
All right.
Maybe you haven't fully woke up from the dream when you're sleeping early.
True.
This is still a dream.
I saw Jay White. I saw Jericho with a bigger, thicker mustache for whatever reason.
Why did you give Jericho a big mustache?
I don't know. Dude just looked like he had a big ass mustache when he walked out. I'm seeing things, guys. Maybe I'm on the edibles.
I mean,
no, I'm not. Yo, what the hell did they put in my chicken nuggets?
Yeah, I'm saying Stranger Things half there. There is pink slime in there, Denise.
In my chicken nuggets?
Yeah, you don't know that?
I've always seen those things where they say that the chicken nuggets really aren't chicken nuggets. I'm in the boat where I'd rather not know.
Yeah, don't look up pink slime. Just keep it to yourself.
But they're not in my chicken nuggets, are they, though? They're in my chicken nuggets? Well, damn, that pink slime good, then. Chicken nuggets is bomb. All right, I'd be dipping those all happy.
How much pink slime do you have inside of you, Denise?
Well, I had 10 pieces of chicken nuggets, so whatever a pink slime amount that they use, that's what I had. What about the fries? You think the fries are all right? Or they put like narcotics in them or something?
They put like meat. They use like meat salt or something on them. Some like they're not vegan.
Bro, Mickey D's is gonna come sue us.
I don't know. They're gonna be like, damn, y'all for spreading lies. I'm just talking.
We got Ryan Plays here who says, hey, Denise, are you happy Raw is 2 hours until January? Thrilled. I could not be happier. I'm so excited. So excited. Ryan, thank you so much for asking. No, but for real, it's a nice little break for me, to be honest. Like having 1 hour less, it's going to be fun. It's going to go by really fast because I know Friday night SmackDowns be like going by so quickly, and to have a Raw for several months to go by fast. Oh, it's going to be kind of hard for me to get used to going back to the 3 hours. I'm going to get used to it fast.
And especially the way that they structure the shows now, like they go by quicker in general too. So it's going to go by really quick with the 2 hours.
Right. We also got Mike T90K here who says, let's hope AEW on Fox is live on Tuesday nights. Nah, bro, I'm hoping for Thursdays. I want Thursdays. I can't have
same time shows
on the same day. It's too much for me.
So
yeah,
I you said another show. We might have to get another show, Denise.
Yeah, I know.
Shockwave.
I know. We got Bell's boy here who says, Denise, it's you. Hi, Chica. First you see Jay White. Now you don't know Juice is married to Tony Storm. Hello. I just forgot. I'm sorry. I don't look at Juice Robinson and think Tony Storm. I don't look at Tony Storm and think Juice Robinson.
Yeah, that's the bit.
That's what it's weird to me sometimes. Like I just forget.
It's like don't look at Travis and think of Taylor. Don't look at Taylor and think of Travis.
I think of Taylor all the time. She's permanently in my brain. All the time. I look at you and I think of Taylor.
That's crazy. Don't associate me with her.
Red, you want Tay Voodoo to come get you?
I do not. Please associate me with her. I'll
That's
take
what
all
I
that
thought.
good juju. I love Taylor Swift. I love T Swift.
Bell's boy, thank you so much for the super chat, man.
Hey, Juice is kind of getting him though. Like he's not. I thought that Hangman was gonna come in and drag him, and he hasn't really been. He's keeping up.
Using that left hand very effectively.
Juice is hella tanned, bro.
He's super tan.
We got Ryan Plays here who says, do you think both Dynamite will be 3 hours? Hope not. Oh, do you think Dynamite will be 3 hours? Hope not. Nah, I've talked about this before when they did Rampage afterwards. 3-hour shows was just a little too much. I think if they were going to extend the show, 2 hours and a half is a good amount. More than that's too much.
I feel like if it wasn't also on TBS, then maybe, but like those constraints, I don't think they can really screw with. Like on Max, yeah, they could go as long as they want, essentially. But if they're on TBS, they're still going to have that time constraint. Now, if they do this thing that we've never seen this before, they could do 2 hours on TBS and then do 1 more hour on Max or something. Like we don't really know. We're in new ground almost.
Like a perk for like wanting to go out of your way to get Max.
Exactly.
We got Crazy 101 who says, can Jericho just leave someone the tree? I'm over it. Oh, someone light the tree on fire. I'm over it. That's what he was saying.
Jericho's not going to let us stop. He's like, I'm here forever, you guys.
Endeavor. Ever.
That's crazy.
You know where I'm going. Crazy 101. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, and I'm curious to see once Raw goes on Netflix, what the situation is there in terms of like how long Raw is going to be. I don't know. I think they had said it was going back to 3 hours, but it still hasn't been confirmed yet, though.
And then SmackDown too, Denise. Like you're about to be busy. You're about to be out doing all kind of 3-hour shows.
Girl, I'm gonna be twitching by the end of the week.
Seriously.
We got.
Wait, do you do a watch along SmackDown?
No.
Okay.
We got Yes Boy here who says, Denise, which are your favorite handsome wrestlers?
Hey, look.
Paige is handsome. He's a very handsome man. So since he's right there, I'm going to say Hangman Page. Perfect timing.
Just one?
Just one.
Wow. Oh,
Give me a list and I'll say handsome, no handsome.
Okay. Wardlow.
He's handsome.
Gunther.
He's handsome, but not my type.
Handsome, but not your type.
Yeah, there's handsome. Like there's guys that are handsome. They're just not. They're not specifically from like my taste.
Gotcha. What about Juice Robinson? Where is he lying?
Why
are you laughing?
Other people.
I mean, he got a very beautiful wife. Like he's doing fine.
He's got Tony Storm. He's doing just fine. You don't need me to say he's handsome. Hey, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, Reg.
Listen, he doesn't need your rating at all. Yeah, Randy. No. Somebody said Randy Orton. Where's Randy land?
Randy, he's not my type, but I know everybody loves him. Like all the girls love him. I have a very specific type. We've talked about this before.
Totally.
I got bad taste. There you go. We'll just leave it at that. Just kidding. I do not have bad taste.
Don't talk about yourself like that. That's crazy.
No, Reg.
Somebody said Roman. Are you thirsty for Roman?
No.
Yeah.
He's not my type either. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like pretty boys. That's what I mean by I have bad taste. I don't like pretty boys. Mm-hmm. Like, if the guy is like supremely handsome like that, I'm out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, I have no interest in a pretty boy.
Looking for it once again, Juice.
Pretty boy.
Oh, wait, he kicked him in the balls.
I was like, he said, did he just kick Aubrey in the balls? What happened?
And it's it.
They're like, what's the ending? Are you gonna kick Aubrey in the balls?
This was what it was.
That was like yesterday. What's the ending? Okay, you're gonna hug CM Punk and then you're gonna turn around and knee somebody.
Wild. We got Sleaze Boy here who says WrestleMania. Oh yeah, WrestleMania, right? WrestleMania. Sorry, I was thinking like WrestleDream, WrestleMania. What promotion are we talking about? Mm-hmm. WrestleMania Dream Match: Lashley sisters versus the Old Day. Oh, what? Mm-hmm. What is
Max Caster's their sister, so that could work.
Wow. We got Bell's Boy here says MVP just tweeted this. Sasha Banks, F whomever else, half women, half amazing.
He says Sasha Banks?
Yeah, he said Sasha Banks apparently.
That ain't her name.
Go find the tweet.
That's not her name.
Maybe he doesn't even realize that he's new here. Oh, he's Hangman's choking Juice.
What's that fool's thing? Oh, 305 MVP. Mr. 305.
Oh my God, he's hanging from the ropes by.
Oh no!
Yo, come on, they're killing a man on television. Wait, is it Jay White? Wait till I actually see him.
No, I think you can do this for real this time, Denise.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna wait.
You just spoiled it for yourself before it ever happened.
But I felt it in my bones.
Jay White is back, you guys. He's attacking Hangman Page, who was hanging Juice Robinson from the ropes.
I fucking knew it.
I have lots of interest in a Hangman Page and Jay White feud. I think that's a great progression for their next feud for both of those guys. Hangman needs a big thing, and I think Jay White exactly that. What do you think about babyface Jay White though, Denise? Because Hangman's a heel. He's just hanging juice.
I think it could be good for Jay White. I think that he needs to feel a little different because a lot of people have been talking about how his run hasn't necessarily been that greatest. Oh, he's about to put him through the table. Nice. I think this is great. Great follow-up story. Excuse me. A great next story for Hangman Page right now, who has a lot of he's got a lot of buzz right now coming off of the Swerve stuff. And I think Jay White hasn't been in like a crazy hot feud since he's been in AEW. So him and Hangman Page could be the story that benefits Jay White, could be the feud that benefits Jay White. Like, I've been waiting for Jay White to become that guy on AEW.
Yeah, I think this is the perfect way, especially with Jay coming off the Swerve stuff. Like, people kind of want him in the world title contenders or somewhere close to it. And I think Jay White, this is perfect for both of them, honestly.
Yeah, no, it really is. They both kind of, I think, needed it in different ways. We got Yes Boy here who says, Denise, which wrestler can rock a mustache? None of them. I hate mustaches.
Oh, that's crazy. All of them?
Page looks good with a mustache, but I don't love it. John Taylor says, Denise thirsty for Giant Gonzalez.
That's crazy. Big
I do like
Eliante.
So yeah, that's cool. Just kidding.
Who are they talking to?
I don't know. I'm waiting. Renee's about to introduce her guest.
For one of the original of AEW, the scapegoat.
Oh, Jack Perry.
JP.
We got Larice Johnson here who says Raw is going to be a 3-hour show. It officially says, on January 6th. Okay, I didn't realize it was going back to 3 hours. So in that case, really enjoy the 2 hours while we got them.
Because we were all doing the January 6th bit.
Bro, they're just throwing a bunch of matches together for Wrestle Dream because we're like a few days away. Yeah.
Shibata came and challenged Jack Perry before Jack Perry could talk, and now Jack Perry's attacking Shibata. He didn't like that.
No, it's a little boring.
Watch his neck, dude. We got to do something about. We have to have a conversation about Jack Perry, Denise.
What's the conversation?
It's not working. We might want to make him back into Jungle Boy at this point.
John Taylor here says Denise has been vindicated. It's Jay White. Yo, for reals, I have been vindicated. Y'all were telling me I was seeing shit, telling me I had freaking pink slime in my chicken nuggets.
He's back.
You know, the chicken nuggets, I was seeing the future.
You turn into That's So Raven when you eat pink slime.
McDonald's sponsor us because your chicken nuggets made me see the future. All right, we got Ryan Plays here who says, what's been your favorite match in AEW the past 5 years? That's really, really hard. I feel like my easy go-to answer is always what we saw, and I always kind of rely on this because I loved it so much. It was what we saw with the Death Triangle and the Elites. I feel like that's always my go-to answer because I fucking love that.
It's probably Brian and Kenny, just because those are the two go. That's number one and 1A and 1B essentially. And like to see them wrestle and do what they did, and Kenny was half dead at the time, and Brian, we didn't know what Brian was gonna be doing. Like that match kind of encompasses like everything, and like that's probably the one that I would say for this past 5 years. There's so many though.
That's really hard. I feel like I would have to sit down and like really think about that. We got Margie Loves here who says, why Jay so mad at Hangman though? Let's keep Jay on Weekly Dynamite. Hold on. I'm trying to think about what was happening with Hangman when Jay was around. Was there anything going on with them specifically? There wasn't, right? Because Jay was doing the whole bang bang gang thing that was going on. All I remember, the last thing I remember was his match with Darby.
Well, this just started recently on Collision. Did you watch Collision?
No, that explains it. What's happening on Collision?
They had the Jeff Jarrett strap match. Hangman and Jeff Jarrett wrestle, and all the lumberjacks have a strap. And the Bang Bang Gang was being extra, and Hangman didn't like it. So they got into a little tiff or something during that. And now Jay White wants to, help out his bros.
That makes sense. All right, cool. Thank you for watching Collision, Reg.
Someone has to.
Hey, I had plans this Saturday. All right, we had Rafael Garcia who says, rank wrestling promotion, tables strong to weak. Who has the best table? They all look the same to me, to be honest.
Yeah, like WWE, AEW, TNA, like all the big ones have like the same, and then it's like the doors after that. I don't know.
Who do you think has the greatest table?
It depends. There's dangerous stuff in both promotions. Sometimes the table doesn't work. It just kind of depends.
All right, sorry, Rafael, we couldn't give you a better answer for that, but to me, they're all the same. Like, I'll be real with you. They're kind of the same to me. We got Mike T90K here who says, does the Perry bus look like the Bang bus, Denise? What? Why would I know about the Bang bus? I ain't freaking riding the Bang bus.
Do you know what the Bang bus is?
I can put 2 and 2 together.
Man, it's in the
2
name.
2 + 2 = 4, all right, Reg?
No.
Bang
it's not
plus
called
bus?
Not called the sandwich bus,
Look, all I'm saying is do not get on the Bang bus, all right? You don't know what's going to happen to you in there.
I mean, maybe you don't want to sell everybody, Denise. Some people might like the Bang bus.
Get out of the Bang bus.
You can't just make a broad thing and be like, don't get on the Bang bus. Some people might want to get on the Bang
bus.
What if you want to get on the Bang bus?
You do not want to get on the Bang bus.
You don't know that.
Get off the Bang bus, all right, guys? I'm not here for that.
Get off the Bang bus.
I don't like the idea of any banging happening in a moving vehicle, okay? That sounds terrible. No, not here for it.
Yeah, moving vehicle, probably not. Probably not.
No. Ryan Place says, would you both like to see an AEW women's show? If it was like a pay-per-view, I think that would be kind of cool, but like one single show per week, don't think that's really for me. I would rather have it be on the same show.
Yeah, I want the women to get a bigger role in the men's show or the Dynamite and the other show. I don't want it to be separate because that just puts too much. There's something in that, and we wanted them to be seen as equals, and that just creates some kind of weird tension. I don't think we need it.
Ryan Place, thank you so much for the super chat. We're back on Dynamite here.
Ryan.
John Moxley.
Oh, okay.
But then I realized, John, no matter how much you
thought that was his friend.
This isn't about you.
Bro, he suffocated the man.
This isn't even mine.
And they're friends. What are you talking about?
Listen, Moxley just wants his championship. That's the sacrifice you had to make.
5 years, and we've broken the entire system that wrestling was built on.
That's true.
This is where the best wrestle.
That's true.
And
that's why Shane McMahon's coming.
Okada, me and you have wrestled twice. You've won one, and I've won one.
Send me one of those shirts, Will Washington.
Yeah, for real.
Broken my spirit.
That's hard.
We find out who's the best.
Text them. Hey, bring me a shirt.
Bring me one of them, big dog. Put a couple of them extra ones in your bag and get fired.
Of this match, my title's on the line and my career's on the line.
You still in t-shirts?
Dirt sheets are gonna be like Will Washington fired for giving away Dynamite 5 to his friends.
We saw the California Connection
Reginald.
with those shirts.
Yeah, how'd the California Connection get those shirts? All right, Britt Baker versus Serena Deeb is next. Let me get to these super chats while the entrances occur. Infamous Raider Loco says, asking for a friend, where's the Bang bus located? At the BJ's around the corner, bro.
That's insane. The Bang bus is at BJ's.
Hey, do you like Britt's entrance? It's different. She came out through the little walkway there.
Pandering. Where did she come out from? I didn't see it. Oh, she coming out like Mox.
Yeah.
Why is she coming out like Mox?
Because she's in her hometown.
She ain't Mox.
But she came out in her hometown.
Did she still got the juice like that?
I don't know. She's in her hometown.
Fuck. Die. Please die.
Yo, are you their queen?
Jesus. Come here. Are you their queen? Damn it. Ruining my
You're the
life.
queen of the bugs. They're just flocking to you because you're their queen.
That is wild. Damn.
Anyways, Infamous Raider Loco, thank you so much. We got Yes Boy here who says, Reg, which is your favorite Bang Bus episode?
Leave me out of this. This is a Denise thing. I don't want any parts. I've never seen it.
Just say episode 3. So you can episode 3. That sounds safe enough.
No.
Episode 3. You watched enough to know, but
No,
not enough to stay.
I'm not standing on that. That could be a terrible episode.
All right. We got Matt Logan here who says, Reg, have you been on the Bang Bus?
What is wrong with y'all? Have I?
I don't want to know what Reg does outside of work hours.
Crazy stuff was happening. I don't know.
What?
Nothing.
Say that again, Reg. What?
Nothing at all. Serena Deeb's coming to the entrance, you guys.
You know what, Reg? I don't think I need to know what you do outside of work hours.
You don't.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know nothing.
Oh, I was just like speaking. If you guys want to get in it, I was just at the Folsom Street Fair. You ever been to the Folsom Street Fair?
No.
Have you ever heard of it? Yeah, you should.
Folsom Street
No,
Fair?
put the hashtag in Twitter. Hashtag Folsom Street Fair.
Folsom Street Fair. Hold on, I'm Googling it.
No, put it in the Twitter.
Oh, it's for like people who like leather parties.
Put it into Twitter.
I'm not
You gotta
putting
see
it into
pictures.
Twitter because that Twitter's gonna ruin my timeline. You like one thing on Twitter and that shit will be all over your timeline.
No, for real. That's how my it's like the weird algorithm. It works like Reddit now. It's like if you like the algorithm's like you like these 3 things, you looked at them for more than 10 seconds, and so this is all you like. Now I'm like, sometimes yeah, like when I land on the hot moms thing, there's a bunch of hot moms just coming. I'm like, yeah,
We
I
have
came
two
into the
totally different timelines.
What is your timeline? Taylor Swift stuff?
There's 3 things on my timeline. Taylor Swift. I liked a picture of chocolates, and so now I get every chocolate ever.
What?
I'm not kidding you.
What do you mean you liked a picture of some chocolate?
Somebody posted a picture of like all of these chocolates in some fucking like dessert place. I hit like, and so now I have a bunch of chocolates on my page, and I get like chocolate cake, chocolate smoothies, all of it, chocolate cookies, you name it, the little balls, the little truffle ball, all those things. They're all over my page. I get that and all the fall photos.
Oh, yeah.
Mariah May's watching at ringside. Like fall photos, like those ones that set the mood. Oh, I get all of those, and then Taylor Swift.
Like
Those are
the
my
ones that
things on my
set the
timeline.
mood.
You know what I'm saying? Like those fall photos.
Yeah, no, I totally know.
Yeah, that's my timeline.
I need to bring out my cousin's card with this 25 kids in there thing. Yeah, shout out to them.
We got John Taylor here who says, if someone could point me to the sandwich bus, please. I'm pretty sure you could probably find some of those, some sandwich buses.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of sandwich buses.
Yeah, they're like all over the place.
Food truck.
All right, we got Coy Stallings here who says, with Britt needing a good match, Deeb is the perfect opponent. Yeah, hopefully this is it's, you know what, the only match that she's had since she came back was that match with Mercedes. And unfortunately, it just didn't go the way many people might have hoped.
We don't mention that match.
That's the only match Britt has had, right? Since she came back? Yeah.
No,
so
she wrestled Camille.
Bro, I don't even remember that. Okay. Was that on Collision?
Yeah, of course.
All right. That makes sense. All right. So, yeah, so she does need a good match here with Serena Deeb. You're right, Coy. Thank you so much for the super chat, too. We also got Nal D who says there's definitely been a lot of hot moms on the Bang bus.
Listen, there's a correlation.
Infamous Raider Loco says, no, Denise, be careful saying chocolate balls.
No, I thought we were just going to move past it.
Yo, I could probably even find the picture.
No, that's okay. We don't need to see no chocolate balls. What the hell? You can find the picture. What does that even mean?
I'll look for it. I'm gonna multitask here.
I can find the picture.
I can find the picture. I'm going through my likes.
1 week from Saturday.
This was the picture with the chocolate balls.
Oh, damn.
You see what I'm saying? So I liked this picture, and now I get a bunch of pictures about chocolate.
Where they did that? That looked kind of good.
You didn't want to see the chocolate balls. Now you want the chocolate balls.
I'm like, damn, where they did them chocolate balls at though?
The account is called Chocolate Heaven. It's called Chocolate Urge. And so I get pictures like this.
Yeah, the weirdest timeline ever. Just chocolate cake.
It looks really good. Like, come on, look at this.
I mean, listen.
So
sign me up.
This is literally what my time. See, look, more chocolate balls.
You got the weirdest timeline.
Okay, so this is what I get: Chocolate Heaven, and then I get these. These are the ones that are like fall moods, like
I'm trying to get you to go
photos.
somewhere.
You see, cafe. That's literally my likes.
How old are you again?
I swear I'm not a 60-year-old grandma. All right, we're on commercial breaks again, by the way. Henry Inc. says, y'all just got an exclusive into my Twitter likes. Those shits are private now.
Yeah, they're private. You never can see those again.
We got Henry Inc. here who says, why are the heel and face tunnels switched? Did you notice that, Reg? I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice.
Damn, we need to pay better attention here. All right, thank you, Henry. Sorry we couldn't give you a better answer other than we didn't notice.
Is it because the hard cam's on a different side? Is that how it works?
Ask you about that. I thought it was on the opposite side, but I couldn't really.
Yeah, it feels like the hard cam's on a different side this time.
Unless things just feel a little bit more zoomed in.
Maybe.
There was something that looks different about the way that Dynamite's being shot.
Right?
It feels like a little bit more zoomed in.
Maybe. Yeah, it does look a little bit zoomed in. I think that might be what it is.
We got Yes Boy here who says, have y'all ever caught merch sitting close?
Oh, like caught a shirt from a wrestler? Have you ever? I have never.
Never at a wrestling show. I went to Jay Leno once and I caught a shirt there, or like one of those little, I forgot what it was. It was like a little toy or something at Jay Leno.
At Jay Leno, that's so, like I expected like a concert or something. I was at Jay Leno and I caught a shirt. You caught a Jay Leno shirt? Like that's like the lamest merch ever.
Hey, the point is I caught it, okay?
I just caught the worst merch of all time, a Jay Leno shirt.
My T90K says, I hope Britt Baker considers going to Japan. She just needs to hit harder and be more confident in the ring. Can't wait to see Anna Jay again. Yeah, can't wait to see like what Anna Jay's been doing, you know, because I've been hearing nothing but good stuff about her lately.
That's exactly who I was gonna bring up to Mike, is like, damn, look at what Anna Jay did. Like if the homegirl just went and had an excursion and she went toe to toe and she entered some tournaments, she'd come back a better wrestler. But you know, she has a job. She can't get time off to go to Japan. She is a dentist.
I mean, she doesn't have to be a dentist. She can take a pause.
DMD. What do you mean?
But it's not like we're gonna not call her DMD if she just takes a pause from her dental work.
Mm-mm.
Although I would be really disappointed, though. I feel like if you lose your dentist, like that's just very disappointing. Like once you get a comfortable dentist, like you want to stick with that. So I would feel bad for Britt's clients.
Your dentist is like, oh, sorry, I can't come in today. I'm going to Japan to wrestle. And you're like, lady, come through.
I'd be pissed. I'd be like, sit your ass in this dentist.
Right. You're not going to go to Japan. Come over to do your job here.
Yes, exactly that. All right, we're getting Infamous Raider Loco here who says, my chocolate timelines is way different. I have Willow, Jade, Mercedes, Kalani, Jada. Should I continue?
I was about to say, yo, my chocolate timeline way different than that.
Hey, well, at least now you know when I say my timeline is full of chocolate, I have proof.
Okay, yeah, it's actual candy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Infamous Raider Loco. We also got Crazy 101 here who says Mariah sitting at ringside if Britt gets a shot. He doesn't want it.
Wait, no, because
No, I thought she was doing the thing with Mina.
Because yeah, she is doing the thing. I think that's supposed to be her wrestle. Have they announced that for Wrestle Dream? But didn't Serena? You also wouldn't have seen it. She challenged Mariah.
Oh, okay.
On a show that you don't watch.
I know that's Serena challenged Britt, and that's how we got this match.
Wait, but didn't she say she wanted the belt?
We got this match.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, if Britt wins this, I'm leaving.
She's gonna win. There's no way she's gonna lose. What are you talking about?
I don't know. She might not.
Thank you, Crazy 101, for the super chat, man. My 290K says my chocolate timeline is wild. Denise likes chocolate. Hey, I got proof, bro.
Chocolate timeline's crazy.
This all started when I was in Britt's about to, she's putting her glove on. Oh, Title Tuesday next Tuesday. That's right, we already knew that.
Wait, they said it's a different time though, Denise.
9/8 Central.
That's an hour later than the show usually is.
So it's not going exactly head to head then with NXT.
No, they said 9. They started 8 Central on or at 8, right?
So that means the show starting at 6 Pacific Standard Time.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that's great, actually.
Yeah, Title Tuesday. Yeah.
All right, it's not bad.
So they are going to go head to head for the second hour.
Yes. So the second hour of NXT and the first hour of Dynamite.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is just
smart, I guess. They did a pretty big rating last night, so I don't know if they'll. I expect they probably stay around there.
Staggers the professor, and now the rip cord elbow strike. No,
what is this match?
I
thought there were no stakes, and then you guys are like, actually, there's stakes, and I'm like, oh no,
there's stakes in this.
I mean, Mariah's watching.
Oh,
that's stakes.
As now,
there's stakes.
I mean, I would say there's stakes in every match. Then, just the fact of getting wins. But I thought we meant like legitimate stakes, like
No.
oh, they announced it stakes.
I just figure since Mariah is down there, that means something, you know.
No, Britt, center of the ring.
Oh God.
But a heads up move by
Wait.
Deeb, Nigel. She took herself out of pitting position.
They earn experience when you feel yourself susceptible and look.
Mariah's interested.
Hilarious. What is interesting?
I said Mariah's interested.
Oh.
Now here Britt covers. You're like hooked, but Deeb counters. The tilt, and now Britt though. Here she got it.
Oh no.
The glove is on.
Doesn't have the hand in yet though. No, nice escape.
Looking for lockjaw, but instead Deeb.
The homegirl Deeb's gonna win this match, Denise.
Punishing Britt Baker all match.
Left leg wide open, able to kick out.
And the up kick sends Deeb back to the corner.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so. I can't imagine that happening.
Changes the level on Britt Baker, landed the kick. Britt staggered back.
When I interviewed Serena, by the way, she did mention that this is the first time that her and Britt have actually wrestled each other. I didn't realize they had never wrestled each other. Yeah, considering how long they've both been with AEW.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. We got Mike T90K who says Mariah has been putting some heat pic lately. Lit pics lately. Everybody's putting some lit pictures on Twitter. I mean on Instagram.
Uh-oh. Top rope. That's probably it.
I thought you said Serena Deeb was gonna win, Reg.
No, that's not it. That's not it. I think that's definitely it. She kicked out of a top rope area crash. Like she can't. Like what's she gonna beat her with now?
Now
A regular old lockjaw?
with the lockjaw.
No, not after that big spot. That doesn't make sense for the pacing of this match.
Look, she's going for it already. I'm telling you. Mike, I'll have to go search Mariah's. I just fucking said it. I didn't not fucking say it. Reg, call me Nostradamus, bro. I've been predicting everything on this goddamn show today. That's what 5 years of watching Dynamite does. Look at that. I said she would tap to the lockjaw, and she did.
Boo.
Honestly, I'm happy just because I was right.
Yeah, totally. Good call.
That's 2 good calls for me today. Call me Dose. If Chris Jericho's the Nueve, you can call me the Dose.
That's terrible. Oh my gosh.
All right, we got Margie Love here who says Mariah's been a bit lackluster. She needs Tony back. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. Oh, I've heard a couple of people mention that.
Mariah was, or Tony was carrying a lot of that, is what we're learning. Okay, Serena's still.
So what's going to happen here? Something's going to happen here. Oh, Queen Amanada. Oh, you're getting a Dynamite moment.
Sweet.
Margie Love, I do hope that they find a way to spice up Mariah's reign, which we'll talk about probably during our post-show portion too.
Yeah.
We brainstorm some ideas there, which really the main idea is really Mina.
Right.
That's the way you spice things up again, because yes, Mariah was super, people were talking about her a whole lot when she was, there with Toni Storm.
Right.
Who still has some unfinished business, it seems, with the Professor Serena Deeb.
We got Yes Boy here who says, Denise, is it true you're afraid of falling or tripping down? Didn't your husband fall down once and you walked away or told him to get up? It's more so that I get embarrassed when people fall.
Yeah, she doesn't care about falling. She gets embarrassed if she sees someone else fall.
Yeah. That's more so. I mean, I get embarrassed if I fall too. Reg, if you fell right next to me, I would pretend like I didn't know you.
That's crazy, Denise. Why would you do that?
That's
You're supposed to stand behind your friends.
Not if you fall.
That's wild.
Yes, boy. Thank you for the super chat. So funny. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, Denise straight up flexing the future. Told you. Terrence Johnson says, Reg, what's your thoughts on the P. Diddy situation? Oh, it's a fucking horrible. Every time, Reg, I see something new about P. Diddy, it just gets worse and worse. But let's put a pause on that really quickly because Hook's about to talk. We'll come back to this.
He's been injured and now he's been flown back to New York City. Do you have any information on what happened earlier today?
You start shit with my family. I'm gonna find who did this, and I'm coming for you.
So do you really think it was Hook who did it?
He did it. That confirms
The
that he
Hook
did
heel
it.
turn?
Yep.
Yo, because he did say, I'm going to find out who did it. Every time we get this in pro wrestling, it's always that person.
They're going to show like the little backstage thing and they're going to be like, oh my God, that's Hook.
I'm so mad. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here's Christian.
Sit down and shut your mouths while I conduct my business. And the business at hand is the 5-year anniversary of Dynamite. And if all of you were in awe of everything I accomplished in the first 5 years, you haven't seen anything yet. Because
I forgot this dumb idiot can come out later tonight.
Who?
Christian.
Christian's not a dumb idiot.
I mean, as a character, he's a dumb idiot.
Yeah, he is. Well, not really. He's been a pretty good father, Reg. He's been loving and caring. Don't tell me they're gonna tease this shit again with him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I told
they're gonna
you
do that again. All right, back to what Terrence here asked. Reg, what are your thoughts on the P. Diddy situation?
Oh yeah, absolutely horrible. I've been seeing a lot of people being like, "Oh, after this news, now it's serious." I'm like, no, I watched that video of him and Cassie a few months ago, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. It's been disgusting since then. All this stuff is extra. Like, this is horrible. I hate that this is not a huger story. I hate that they're trying to make it to just a hip hop thing. Now I'm like, this is bigger than hip hop. This is bigger than music. Like, this is big. Like, this is going to be, he's going to go down here. Like, it's going to be a fight. Like, this is a terrible situation. I just hope that all the victims get some kind of restitution. I know it's going to be really hard because it's a long time, but terrible guy. Sucks.
Yeah. I've been seeing bits here and there on social media, and I sat down this past weekend and they have like a little 30-minute doc on Hulu. Mm-hmm. And they also have one on Tubi. They have two on Tubi. So
I did see the Tubi one.
Get caught up on what's going on. That's a recap of things. And I learned about the freak offs that they were doing. I saw just yesterday, or I think yesterday, the day before that, where they said that there's 120 victims that have came out. Those are just the ones that have came out.
Yeah.
And then they had said about the age thing with the 9-year-olds as being the youngest. And I would punch this man in the face if I could. Probably even worse than that if I could, honestly, because he that just disgusting as all hell. But it's been disgusting from the beginning, and so it's just going to keep coming out. And apparently, I saw somewhere. Don't quote me, but I think I saw that there was a video that said that they have more people's names that are going to be coming out in terms of people that were taking part in this with P. Diddy.
Yeah, as more as like the lawsuit comes out, there's supposed to be some big names, some people, some crazy extra videos that he did with some high power people. Like it's bad. It's so bad. Like all the awful things kind of attached to this. The when they said about the young people, I was like, well, there's been stories of him with Usher and stories of him with Justin Bieber. So it's like, I'm not really that surprised. Like it's so unfortunate.
Dude, that's fucking terrifying, man. I don't even know like what's gonna come out of that, but it just seems to be getting like worse and worse by the minute. We got John Taylor here who says if one day Reg doesn't show up on the Kelly Connection anymore, we know he fell in front of Denise. You can't be on the show anymore, Reg. You fell.
And I think Denise and I are going to be hanging out somewhere at the end of the month together.
Are you going?
I got a flight yesterday, so yeah, we're going to be hanging out somewhere. I'll try not to trip that whole time.
Yeah, please do not trip. Please do not trip. What's up? Are we gonna get a Kelly? We're gonna get a Salcedo reunion.
We are. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yo, is Phil going?
He's on the fence, I think.
Oh, he needs to get on it. He's the only one that's missing.
We're doing this.
Yeah. Arnold Nicholson Jr. says member for 3. Oh, he's been a member for 3 months. Hell yeah. He says Hook is joining the BCC, the new version of the BCC. Can we see? Would that be cool? I kind of think that would be cool because I feel like it would add a little bit more edge to him. He needs some edge.
Arnold, I never really thought about this, but this is not that bad of an idea. With Moxley and what they've been kind of pitching, Hook kind of fits into what they've been talking about, and he does need a little bit of edge, and that could be it.
Right. We got Mike T90K here who says, Reg, do you believe the report of WWE saying AEW is paying too much money to Swerve? From what I've seen from them over the years, I believe it for sure. I believe that for sure too.
Yes, I believe it.
Yeah, Reg also believes it. We all believe it. All right, we got a Mariah promo.
Quite the tumultuous Grand Slam for you. You defended your AEW Women's Championship against Yuka Sakazaki, only to have Willow to come out to her defense. Then the return of Mina Shirakawa, only to have her go back to Japan to team up with
Nightingale is the definition of failing up. How many titles does she get to lose? She lost the TBS, she gets to SBO. When she lost the Owen, to me, she wins the CMLL, she loses the CMLL, and now she's best friends with Yuka, and she gets to siphon a world title shot.
Hey, she's making some points here.
Willow, I mean, how shady is she really? I mean, smiling, trying to hide how pathetic she really is.
1 second, I hear you, Moresh. You're the shit.
That's Willow.
You can't hear me. If you have a problem, talk to me. Just tell me.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah. They're fighting.
Boo security for coming in and breaking up a chick fight. What are you doing, security?
Okay, so all that last conversation I just had in that previous match doesn't matter. I guess Willow's the next one up. Why was Mariah out there watching?
That's interesting. But I like it though. I think that'll feel like it'll feel one, fresh. Yep. 2, I think they're both two characters, performers that the people actually care about. Totally. That's one of the things that I think sometimes like some of the people involved in feuds, like people aren't that invested in them. And so that kind of hurts the interest. It almost doesn't even matter if the match is like that great. People want to get connected to these people. And so I feel like that's a story that people will care about.
Exactly. Yeah, no, they need something to attach to. And I think both of these women need something coming off their great stories that they just had with Stat and Toni Storm. But so together is only kind of a natural thing, I think.
We got Yes Boy here who says, every time I see Hook, I just see that video of Hook no-selling a lap dance at the strip club.
Oh, yeah.
Like 2 years ago, right?
That was a while ago. That's when Hook was new, essentially.
Yeah. He's got edge. He's got edge. But yeah, I think him being part of a faction might actually benefit him.
My brain is crazy because I thought you said he got head. I was like, why would you say that?
Bro. Even if I knew that, I wouldn't be saying that out loud.
I'm like, damn, why is Denise saying that? That's crazy.
How does she know? Wouldn't you be asking, how does she know?
I mean, I was just going to let you do your thing.
I said edge, BTW. All right, we got Mark here who says, I sincerely hope with all these docs out there that more people give grace to child stars when they act out. You never know what's up until you do. And I feel like some people have put 2 and 2 together, by the way, with that, because you know, I think of Amanda Bynes. Like, she's an example of someone who's still sort of like trying to get her life together. But, you know, from the looks of it, she went through some stuff because she had some very drastic changes.
Didn't Demi Lovato just put out a new documentary too, right?
I haven't seen it yet. It's called Child Stars on Hulu. Haven't seen it just yet, but based off of like the stuff that I know from Demi Lovato already. And did you watch the HBO one? The HBO documentary that they had? I forgot. Oh, it's very, very hard to watch, but if you want to watch it, I would. And it was the one about like Dan Schneider and Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah, no, I never watched the whole thing.
That one was, oh, this match is over already.
Private Party. Wait, Stokely's watching them. Stokely's watching them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I would suggest watching that one, but yeah, it's really sad. I can't even describe that one to you. You would have to watch it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get something off my chest.
Oh, Mark Quinn didn't make it.
What's good, Pittsburgh?
Damn, promo, okay.
Hey, at the beginning of this year, we walked into Dynamite and we said, new year, new champs, and I swear to God, we meant every word.
Let's
Bro,
go.
we're in October already, though.
It's been a long time.
I don't care if my hand's messed up. I don't care if my show's messed up. Quinn doesn't care if he just came back from a pack injury. We will be your next AEW Tag Team Champions.
Challenge him to Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, since we're just throwing all these matches together last minute.
We beat you once, and I promise you, we can do it again.
At Wrestle Dream.
You know what? I'm feeling a little bit froggy. Quinn, you feeling froggy? I'm feeling froggy.
You feeling froggy?
Matt, Nick, Young Bucks. Let's do this right here, right now.
Oh, right here, right now. They're challenging the Bucks right here, right now. You heard?
Dude, Wrestle Dream. They're not gonna wrestle you. Oh, here come the Bucks.
Of course they are. They're not cowards, Tony. It would not be a 5-year anniversary of Dynamite were it not for
Oh,
the
God.
two men who
They should be having a match.
on the
At Wrestle Dream.
No, tonight.
Listen, you can't have an anniversary show without the two people who built this damn company, your EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
We built this city.
Now, Private Party, you seem super confident, and I don't know, I have an idea. I heard that we have a substantial overrun tonight, so there's definitely time for this particular idea that I'm cooking up right here. Why don't we test that confidence? Why don't Nicholas, by the way, is his name. Why did Nicholas and Matthew put their World Tag Team titles on the line against you two right here, right
Oh, see, Reg?
No, they're trolling. They're trolling.
I'm sorry, but can we talk about how much more tan Nicholas is than Matt?
Super tan. He looked like Juice Robinson.
They don't even look like twins no more.
Matthew Nicholas striding towards the ring. Actually, we have super limited dates, and we're not going to waste a date on a crappy town like Pittsburgh.
Technically, wouldn't they already be wasting the date?
They're there already. Yeah, right.
Yeah, the date counts no matter what you do. You're there. That was stupid.
But they could have a different wrestling contract than a other contract. Wait, what
True.
happened?
Okay, you're right. Then you should have said we have a limited amount of matches and we're not gonna waste it on this.
So to speak, yeah. Come on now.
Yak Perry.
A 3-on-2 beating here.
Oh, Shibata's coming.
The man that called out Jack Perry. The man that Jack Perry attacked. The man that
I knew it.
Oh, look at Jack. Take the low road.
So they're gonna do Jack and Shibata at the show, and if they do Private Party and Young Bucks at the show,
Yeah, probably. I was probably gonna do a 3-on-3 right before on Dynamite or something.
next week.
Oh, here's Daniels.
Daniels, interim
Now, Private Party,
you've been a thorn in the sides of the Young Bucks since the very beginnings of Dynamite.
That's true.
And I, for one, would love to give you another opportunity to piss them both off. So I actually have an idea, Matthew. How about Private Party and Katsuyori Shibata
Denise.
team up this Friday on
Bro,
page?
that could have been an email. I literally just said that. That could have been a little graphic in the bottom. We didn't need a whole ass announcement. Wow, a trios match. I can't believe it. I'm telling you, Reg, I'm seeing the future tonight. It's
Wow,
the
you're
power of the
predicting
chicken nuggets.
everything. That's crazy. That pink slime is just going through your body and making predictions.
It's amazing. All right, let me get into some of these super chats while we wait to see what's next. Let's see. This is from Infamous Rigger Loco, who says, to be Christopher Daniels holding back Willow. Yo! What is going on here? We have John Taylor, who says, love seeing Private Party getting matched and mic time. Yeah, that's not something you see very often, for sure. We got Chris Ledeck here, who says, I agree with Mark. Also, Bella Thorne revealed as a Disney kid she was sexually abused. There needs to be more protection for child stars. 1000% agree, man. I get so sad. At this point, I feel like there's like almost everybody's coming out with some story, you know. I haven't actually heard the Bella Thorne stuff, so I have to look into that.
That was MVP.
Welcome to AEW. I understand that you have an announcement that you want to make tonight.
Yes, I do have a big announcement I'd like to make, and I thought, what better occasion than to make it tonight, the 5th anniversary of AEW Dynamite. I'd like to take this moment to introduce to you.
Oh.
Last week in New York City,
Prince Nana.
real spicy about me and Swerve.
MVP said he's going to introduce somebody, but Nana interrupted him.
So what, Bobby Lashley just turned around and was like, nah, not yet?
Oh, he didn't introduce me. Can't come out.
I'm dead.
That sounds like a complaint. I don't deal with complaints. But
He do.
Shelton Benjamin!
Ain't no stopping me. No.
the AEW viewing audience, to my business partner and the president of our complaint department, Mr. Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton. It's a lot of melanin on this TV.
Prince Nana always has his coffee with him. All right. Prince Nana trying to look mad is hilarious. He let out like one little blow of air.
I would like to take this
opportunity they're showing.
to introduce
Oh, Brody.
My name is Brody Lee, and I.
Dude, MVP's bigger than Shelton. MVP's a big dude.
Yeah, he is. Pretty buff too, looking. Oh, I'm glad they mentioned Brody. We got some super chats here. Let's see where we're at. This is from Ryan Place, who says, have you both seen Monster Menendez Brothers Netflix? I started watching it, and I'm going to be real with you. I kind of felt like they started off super slow, super boring, and I couldn't get interested in it. No. I thought that they didn't do, from what I saw, I didn't feel like they did a good job with the Netflix show. Like, they bored me, and I stopped watching. I couldn't get through the first episode.
Yeah,
no, it's super popular. Everybody's been watching it, but I did go on Twitter and a lot of people did not like what they saw. So I'm like, all right, I guess I made a good decision to stop watching.
Because isn't there like a documentary and a show? Like they're up with
this is the show. So he's talking about the show. Gotcha. So there's a show, but I feel like from what I saw in the comments, they kind of they changed some of the story, I guess. Yeah. I'm not really too sure.
I saw
and
that.
So a lot of people were like really upset about it. And for me, I kind of felt like they were taking way too long to like it was a slow burn for me at the top. Like
it's Ryan Murphy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I saw a thing that Ryan Murphy said he has no interest in talking to the real Melendez brothers. And I was like, why would I want to watch this if you don't care to talk to the people that this is about? That doesn't even make sense. That.
Yeah, no, I kind of felt like it felt a little bit I feel like they tried to make it kind of like sexy instead of what it's supposed to be. Yeah, because I was watching some like
it's not a sexy story.
Because I went in to like read because I was bored and I stopped watching it. And so I was wondering like if I was the only person who felt that way. So I went on Twitter, and on Twitter, I was seeing like all of the screenshots of the show, and people were sharing all of these like erotic looking photos from the show. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm glad I didn't necessarily watch it, because it doesn't feel like it was telling like the truth. Like I want the true, like as close as you can possibly get. I know it's Hollywood and they're gonna, glamorize it and change things, but I don't know. It just didn't feel, I didn't think it was good in the beginning when I watched it. And the story is, a documentary is a different thing, right? Because that's just different. But the series, it didn't really come across that well to me. Saeed Dunn Super, who says, on the TV deal, F the grifters, dull show though. I kind of love this. It was like, it's been look, it started off really hot. It started off really hot, and I think it's going to end really hot.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on this middle part, because Denise was like, it's going to be a good sandwich or whatever she said in the middle part. Man, you don't want these middle parts, though.
Yeah, they took out the lettuce. They took out the bacon. They put no sour cream. John Taylor here says, has the match right here, right now thing ever actually happened ever? I'm sure it has. I'm sure it has at some point, but it usually doesn't ever happen.
I can't think of it ever happening, but maybe. I'm trying to think when Edge won. No, when CM Punk beat Edge. I feel like that. No, right? Maybe. I don't know.
No, for the most, I'm going to say it's probably worked 1 out of like every 100,000 times that it's been done.
Right.
We got Mike T90K here who says, Young Bucks are the greatest tag team in the history of professional wrestling. Dudley Boys second. Who are y'all top 3 tag teams of all time? My personal favorite tag teams have changed. When I was growing up, it was Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys, of course. And then afterwards, I was a really big fan of LAX, Santana Ortiz. And then afterwards, I became a really big Lucha Bros fan. And then also simultaneously the Young Bucks. And then that's kind of, so I would say right now, yeah. Okay, right now, then I would have to go with the Lucha Bros for me. The Lucha Brothers, the Hardy Boys, and I'll give my third one to the Bucks.
Bucks are my number 1. Of course, I've told people a million times on this show. Number 2, mine has changed a lot. I think Kevin Steen and Generico are number 2 after WrestleMania last year. Like, I feel like they earned that spot. And number 3, I'd say Briscoe Brothers, Mark and Jay.
Nice. All right, it's main event time. We got Okada coming out now. I'll get to these super chats. We got Matt Logan here who says, Denise, will you be going to Wrestle Dream? No, we will be doing a watch along. Reg, you're doing the watch along too, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. So Reg and I will be here for the watch along and review of the show. We got Terrence Johnson who says, I can imagine someone falling next to Denise and her looking down in disgust. Ugh, how dare you fall? Ugh.
Rude.
Yes, boy says, Reg, thoughts on Lola Vice? Any potential?
Potential?
I mean, I think the potential that you would be asking me and the potential you're asking Reg, 2 totally different meanings of potential.
Oh, see, that's how you know my brain is terrible, because I immediately went to the bad potential. Like, I wasn't even thinking about wrestling, man. Damn.
That's what I said. I was thinking about the wrestling. You weren't thinking about the wrestling.
I was like, potential? I'd marry that girl right now. But yeah,
all I'm saying is, Reg, you have had some interesting follows on Instagram.
Not Lola Vice, though. Don't try to let Denise.
Yeah, not Lola Vice. But you have had some interesting follows.
Lola's with one of those giant NXT guys, and I'm like, I ain't messing with him. That fool's giant.
Who's she dating?
One of those big OTM guys. Is that what their group called?
Oh, yeah. So she's either dating Lucian Price or I'm blanking on the other guy's name for a second.
One of those giant guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you're out, Reg.
Yeah.
We got David Romero who says, what did Shelton do? He looks way younger now compared to the last time he was in WWE. Do you think Mercedes would fit the Hurt Syndicate with her own? I think she would, but she doesn't necessarily need it, and the group doesn't feel like they need it. You know, it would feel like overkill.
Yeah, I don't really like Mercedes. When I think of who could join that group, Mercedes is not really high on the list. I don't think she needs it.
No, she definitely does not. But in terms of Shelton looking younger, I mean, he looked good to me back then too. So I don't know. Kind of looks the same to me.
This fool just doesn't age. Like he still looks like he's 25 years old, and he's not 25 years old. It's just from like having a nice, healthy lifestyle for so long.
True. Ryan Plays here says, I enjoyed Dahmer more than the Menendez Bro show. I say, yeah, I did get through the Dahmer one. I watched that whole thing. I was traumatized for life, but it was a great show. Did you watch it?
No.
Damn, Reg. You really don't watch none of these.
I don't want to be traumatized like you just said, Denise.
The best one was the Night Stalker one. That one was the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I was already scared of fucking Richard Ramirez. I was so scared of him as a little kid. And then we got John Taylor here who says Reg Denise wrestling trope that needs to die.
I was just thinking about my least favorite one.
I'm thinking too. My brain just stopped thinking.
Yeah, I was like, my brain was like, you'd never thought of this ever in your life, even though you just were thinking about this.
No, I have so many of them. I guess for me, it's when matches start off like when it's like a blood feud and they start off like with some random holds, and I'm like, nah, bro, you got to go in there with some violence here.
That's pretty high up there.
It's probably one of mine.
Don't you think that there's fear in your...
This match is really happening.
Yeah, here we go.
Look at what time it is, too, Denise.
6:55. Yeah, this is going 30 minutes.
55.
Infamous Raider Local says, Reg, I'm an hour south of you. I'll be your tag partner for Lola. I got you, Cali,
that
brother.
Is great. That's crazy, dog. I don't think you can
if I
say
die,
that.
I get your girl. Wait, if you die, he gets your girl.
That's crazy.
That's wild. He's already plotting your death, too.
The homie Lucien or the other guy's gonna beat both of our ass. I'm just putting
man.
them together. They might not even be together.
Mike T90K says thoughts on WWE trademarking the Yes Chant. I mean, it's a little petty.
That carried the banner
A little.
of Japan Pro Wrestling
Oh, petty.
Brian Danielson, the man that carries the banner of AEW as our world champion.
Oh man.
What are your
Reg,
thoughts
you got any
on I think it's BS. Like the Yes Chant is attached to this guy we're watching on TV right now. Like if you got it, you're just to have like it's not gonna just I mean, I guess they still do the Yes Chant in WWE because those fans are conditioned to do things like that. But that's Brian's.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, the fans aren't gonna stop doing it.
No.
It's not like the fan. Like you can go up to each individual fan and be like, "You're sued."
Right? How does that work? Like, how does it? Oh, the crowd was chanting that. You can't stop them from chanting something.
Imagine you go to an AEW Dynamite show, you get caught on tape doing a Yes Chant, you walk out of the arena, and you're fined.
We saw you with your hands up. You're going to court.
Ryan Place says, "Do you think wrestlers should do chair headshots?" No, not unprotected ones.
No, I'm out. I used to be a big fan. I'm ECW young boy. I saw some gnarly ones. Balls Mahoney used to be knocking fools out, but what we know about him now, I can't.
Infamous Raider Loco says, "Now I said if I die, I die. Get your girl, Reg." Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's funny.
Yeah, no. What Stone Cold said on that Vince thing about the CTE, and I was like, damn, that's a bad look, man.
We got William Buhner who says, "Can Denise do the Lola Vice dance? Asking for a friend. Love you both."
Yeah,
Can
right?
I lie to totally
the same.
Reg,
Don't be
I
asking Denise about that.
think Reg has better hips.
That's crazy. Also, why you bring me into this?
Because I gotta drag you down with me.
I think Reg has better hips. Oh my God.
Reg's hips don't lie.
I mean, you know, it's true.
All right, we're
Don't
going
make me picture Denise doing the Lola Vice dance, you sickos.
Hey, if I did my Lola Vice dance in here, we'd be rolling, bro.
I mean, the points are being
The world's
made.
not ready for it.
We would be rolling. The numbers would be all the way up, but we don't need that.
No, I don't got it in me. Some people do, some people don't. I don't got it in me. I can't. William Buhner, thank you so much for asking. Appreciate
No,
you.
I see they're starting a
here.
new like TikTok trend with wrestlers on. I'm like, hey, these women are kind of.
What's the TikTok trend?
They're like horny for Roman Reigns, essentially, or like there's like a girl in bed and she's like on her blankets, like she's doing some wild stuff. Yeah,
For Roman Reigns?
for Roman.
What's the hashtag? Is the hashtag
Am I
Roman
supposed to
Reigns?
know?
Wait, is this for real?
Yeah, this is real. Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's like a woman, she's like getting into some shit, and like Roman's like the catalyst. It's crazy.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to find this so I can show the people.
Somebody said Yes Boy said I thought Denise was a Latina. That's crazy. Called you out.
I am, but I don't want to be dancing for everybody.
Like it's in your blood, Denise. It's in your blood.
There's got to be like a proper hashtag here because I Googled Roman Reigns on TikTok and it really just is just Roman Reigns.
Maybe it's like horny for Roman or something.
Oh, is it like, hold on, I think I found one. Is it like this?
Yes. Like what? What is going on? The homegirl's like stripping to Roman Reigns' old pictures.
That's amazing. I don't know what's happening. Hey,
there's a lot of those, Denise. Like
when you see a guy that just rocks your boat, you just want to be out there doing the Lola Vice dance.
I guess so.
No idea this was a thing at all.
Look, Roman got him going crazy.
Reg, I have been brainstorming ideas for like shorts and stuff. Yo, I'm about to pop out my Roman Reigns video. I'm gonna do the YMCA.
Oh no, that's gonna be so bad.
I'm gonna put Roman's pictures and bust out the YMCA.
The YMCA is crazy.
Dude, where do these things start? What is happening?
I think like when they say wrestling is popular, it is. It's in like certain sections that people are like doing some crazy stuff.
Yo.
And Roman just gets the women. Like that's just you see when he comes out, the women love him.
God, I'm sorry, but I don't think I would be able to like date somebody like Roman Reigns. If like all these women were all over him, I would be like scared to death, you know?
If they're thirsting over your man, you can't handle it?
No, that'd be too much for me.
You got to be like, yeah, you got to be excited. Like, yeah, of course, I got this. What you gonna do about
I would
it?
be like, oh my God, that bitch is hotter than me. My man's gonna leave me.
No, Roman would never.
Well, that's how I would be. I would be paranoid as all hell.
See, the guys that are like that, like they're like that though. Like they're like, I'm chill. I don't matter. I got my girl.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden, some like gorgeous looking woman comes up to you and you're like, huh?
Like the other the big Roman, the movie star version of Roman, he was with his girl for a long time. They got a divorce.
Yeah, Jason Momoa. Yeah.
Like he ain't gonna cheat on his girl.
Yeah, but you can get divorced. That's sad. I don't want that. That's horrible.
Like that sometimes.
Yeah,
it's not till death do us part.
Who was it? There was a comedian who said that guys are only as loyal as their options. Was it Chris Rock?
It's the truth.
No, was it Chris Rock? Who was it?
And they got dollar margaritas or dollar drinks at Applebee's. I'm about to pull up.
Anyway, someone said that. Let's see. We got some super chats here. This is from Margie Loves. It says Denise may not prefer Roman, but many of us do. Oh, I saw the proof. It's there.
Listen, they love him.
Infamous Raider Loco says, which episode of Bang Bus was Roman Reigns on? 3?
Come on, you guys.
Oh, man. Mark 290K says, is TikTok the new Bang Bus or something?
Y'all are trying to get us banned.
Oh, man. I don't think I'm creating the content people want to see.
No.
Bro, I'm not creating that kind of content. I'm out. Corey McCarthy says, don't sell yourself short. Do the Lola Vice dance, Denise. What's good, Reg? No.
Listen. Views.
Reg, you stand up and do the Lola Vice dance.
Nah. We're not doing that.
I'll do the Chris Jericho.
What is that?
Hi, guys.
Oh, my God. That's not how you get ratings and views. At least show 1 foot out of the shoe.
Anyways, Brian is hitting Okada with all shit types of elbows right now. Richard Martinez says, hit the double at least to Roman Reigns. Hit the doogie.
The ducky.
What is that? The doogie? What is even the doogie or the doogie? How do I pronounce that? Dougie, doogie, doogie.
The Dougie. It's a doogie. The Dougie.
What's the Dougie?
Hit the doogie. Hit the doogie to Roman Reigns at least once. The Dougie's a dance from the past.
Oh,
you've seen it before.
I probably have.
Very popular in LA culture.
Okay. You'll have to show it to me. Anyways, I'm not about to bust out the doogie or whatever it's called.
Listen, I always say my black skills went to rapping, not basketball, not dancing, to rapping. That's where it stops.
Oh man. John Taylor says poor Mr. Denise gets no respect. He's fine. He's happy. Corey Stalling says, who answers Darby's challenge? Omega, please. I wish.
Like I said, Darby has to win, and he's not going to beat Omega.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could tell the story that Kenny Omega was not, you know. I know. It's different because it's Kenny.
Stop.
Infamous Radio Loco says, so sad Denise said her husband ain't stressing her. What? Look, I'm not stupid. If freaking Kelly were to pop up, I'd be like, yo, bro, I'm out. I already know. I'm losing this one.
Why'd you say Kelly of all people?
Because that was his celebrity crush. I can't believe
was it?
Kelly. Yes.
Kelly's his hall pass?
Oh, yeah. No, not his hall pass. He doesn't get one. What kind of
like hall pass, not for real.
No hall pass. Not even a fake hall pass.
Not even a fake one?
Not
we
even
can't
a
even
fake
like
one.
joke about it. Like, hey,
no, we cannot joke about it.
That Latina's coming out.
Yeah, no jokes here.
No jokes.
But let's just say that I would know I'm out. All right, I gotta sit this one out.
Kelly.
Margie Love says, now I feel like I have to ask Reg to dance since y'all want Denise to dance so bad.
Margie, please help me.
Come on, Reg. Give us a little something. Mike 290K says the doogie ain't no way. Or the Dougie. Whatever. The dougie.
The dougie. Hit the dougie.
Hit the dougie. Ray Lambert says Mustafa Ali versus Darby at Wrestle Dream, please. Hey, yo, that would be kind of cool.
Ali don't like losing matches, though.
Infamous Rare Local says you bet $2 out of me for not even a fake one.
See? Have we talked about this match that's happening? Brian Danielson and
I'm
Okada
watching
wrestling.
it. I'm watching. Like it's working its way into that Okada Brian Danielson gear. It's working its way there.
It. Has it been the 20 minutes yet?
Bro, it's really been like 10.
Okada. And Okada's hair's already messed up. Can't believe you don't let the homie have a hall pass. That's crazy.
No, don't even mention it.
That's wild. It's not real. It's just like a hypothetical.
I don't care. I don't want him to hypothetically do anything.
Like, you don't have one? You don't have a hypothetical one?
I mean, in my mind, but
see, that's all I'm saying. Just in the brain.
Yeah, but that's different. That's me. The rules are different, Reg.
Women are so
the rules are different.
Classic, especially a Latina woman. Somebody was like, "Get you a." I saw a tweet that was like, "Get you a 5-foot Latina." I'm like, "Why? So you could die?"
Yeah, seriously. No, that's why my man be on check. He fucking knows. Like,
don't say that about your man. He'd be on check.
I would be pissed, Reg, if he was out there. Like, I will tell you, I have in the 15 years that I've been with my husband, I have never seen him like even go like this. You know, when those men that are so rude and they look at other women, not in my peripheral or anywhere. I would be like,
no, because you gotta put something on it. He gotta be like, hey, don't you got a purse? Don't you got a purse like that? That's how you do it. Don't you have those shoes?
I know all the tricks, Reg. Okay, I can tell.
Damn, you used to do your hair just like her, didn't you? That's the trick. Damn, your pants are just like that. Look at the back.
Well, now I keep an eye out for that one too,
oh,
Reg.
I'm putting him on blast. Damn.
No, what if this whole time I thought that? What if the whole time he's been doing that and I didn't even know?
Don't you got a purse like that?
I don't even have a purse. That's what I'm going to say next time. No, but there's supposedly like, I'm not going to say the test. I'm not going to say the test. There's a test that women have said to do to find out if your man's cheating. But I can't say the test because then everyone here is going to know the answers.
Wow.
And I'm not trying to ruin it for everybody.
Why are you looking at that? Your husband's not. You know.
Oh, no, because he'd know I'd kill him.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't trying to die. Nobody want to die.
John Taylor says, these the rules are for thee, not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Martinez says, honestly, didn't even notice this was a watch along.
He just started talking.
Oh, we're the worst. Yeah, they ain't hiring us for commentary.
Nuh-uh. They're talking about everything else.
Mike T90 says the test, shaking my head.
Extremely well in that tournament. He has nothing to be ashamed of.
Yep, this match is still going on. They got that overrun.
But for reals though, true story though. You won't believe this. My husband's coworker was in the news recently.
What?
Yeah, he cheated on his wife.
Why was he on the news?
Because you can imagine what the wife did.
Are you serious?
She shanked him. Was on the news.
She's Latina?
No.
She's what?
Wait, is she Latina? No, she's not. No,
she shanked him.
He left her for a Latina. All right, I said too much. I said too much. But it was on the news, bro. It was on the news. I was like, what?
You can't. Don't be cheaters, you guys.
It was on the news. You don't want to be on the news. That's all I'm saying.
You don't want to be on the news.
You don't want to be on the news.
Have you been writing down what's in the show? What are we going to talk about on this post show? What happened on this show?
Of course, we mentioned we have
I have it all in here, Reg. It's all in here.
As long as it takes, even it requires the full 60 minutes. We thank our partners.
If they win an hour right now, how crazy would that be?
Nah, I don't think Brian's going to do that right now.
Please don't do that to Brian. Yes. Brian, don't do a dive. He did a dive.
Infamous Raider Local says hashtag fake pass for Mr. Denise.
Yep.
No.
Right,
Lambert
hit him
says
up and see what his.
Pobrecito, LOL, kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up and see what his is without you knowing about it.
Reg, you would do that? You're my friend, okay?
So?
Okay, the rules are different.
I just want to know,
Found
Denise.
you first, you're my friend, so therefore you cannot, by friend rules, go behind my back and find out my husband's secret hall pass.
Okay.
And if you do, she's gonna be gone the next day.
That's crazy. You can't. Kelly will beat your ass, Denise.
Yeah, she would actually. Kelly would beat my ass, bro.
Kelly would beat my ass.
But I don't know who's like his updated one is, you know? Like who's the updated Dream Hall Pass?
Who's hot?
I don't know.
Oh, the homegirl. What's her name? Sydney.
I don't think he knows Sydney Sweeney.
He don't
He's
know
not
her?
in those circles.
Yeah, you kind of have to be like in that, you know?
Yeah. Corey MacArthur says, keep these Wednesday watch-alongs going. Hey. We don't want to burn everybody out, but we'll do more a lot more often. But yeah, we don't want to burn people out.
We don't want to burn y'all out. Like next week, we got Wrestle Dream, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, boy says, Denise, so you're allowed to have a hall pass, but your poor husband that cooks for you is not allowed to think of having a hall pass. That's heinous. Well, I'm going to have a real hall pass. What the hell?
Yes, boy brought up a great point, too. I forgot he cooks all the meals, and he can't even have one fake hall pass.
Should have married me. That's on him. He knew what he was getting into.
He knew exactly what he was getting into.
Infamous Raider Local says, Reg asking, what are we talking about in the post makes my point earlier that the main reason the show is most popular is Denise Novella Gasp was on point.
Denise always got some shit. 18 minutes, they said. Tony Schiavone just said. They're getting to the 20-minute mark.
Bro, this is fucked, man. I'm watching Okada and Bryan Danielson, and y'all are bringing up my hall pass.
That's crazy. Uh-oh. Okada's getting into that Okada. He about to hit the Rainmaker, maybe.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Got to get the people what
Okada
they want.
finger.
He's trying to put this away because 20 minutes is coming up.
Mike T90K says, Denise, does your husband get jealous that you watch men wrestle and mostly guys watch your streams? No, he doesn't. He's a very, very smart guy, and he's just he's very, very chill. He does not care about stupid shit.
No.
Like
when that money start rolling in, he's like, yeah, go have fun.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Like he does not care. My best friends are all guys.
Yeah.
You can see Okada's not
Again, he knew exactly what he was getting into.
Yeah. John Taylor says the less the Kelly connection talk wrestling, the more money they make because we are the ones to blame for leading them off topic.
It's every time. Yeah, like if they're mad at him, it's your guys' fault.
Wild. Infamous Raider
We
Local
love
says,
y'all.
"Hall past Denise watching show." Dude, I'm gonna be like next time you ask me my thoughts on Brian and Okada, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Kelly, Hall pass.
Kelly, Hall
That's the only
pass.
thoughts
Yeah.
in my head right now.
Kelly. I just always think of that Kevin Nash clip where he's like,
Which
Kelly,
one?
Kelly. He's like eating it's like a shoot interview, and he's like eating a thing of ravioli, and then he goes on to like a 2-minute rant on Kelly because he really
I've
likes
never
Kelly.
seen that.
And he's like, Kelly. He's like, I love Kelly. Kelly. It's so funny. I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
He's
send
like,
that to me.
he's eating a big bowl of ravioli and like drinking a Diet Coke. It's hilarious.
That's so random.
Oh, Brian hit the Busaka knee.
Ah, yeah, but Okada rolled out.
Good for him. They're about to go past the 20 Continental title minutes.
I'm telling you, 10 more minutes after this. Watch.
Yeah, I think with the time that we're at now, they'll probably do another 10. They're not going to do another 20.
Yeah. Also, just a heads up to everybody, after the watch along, we will get into our normal podcast review. Mike T90K says Kelly Extreme Expose slapped.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sure they did for people.
Kayla Kelly, Layla L.
Oh man.
Let's see how Okada changes his tack in this match now.
Yeah, I watched those differently.
I bet.
I was like, oh, what's gonna happen?
I was like,
oh my god, fucking
Brian did his famous dive.
freaking Brian. Dude's like running. He's like, if I'm running out of gas, I'm gonna go until that shit stops.
Brian, we've seen it. We got it, dude. You did it.
Oh no.
No, don't do it on the outside, dude. His
And
neck.
on the chair. On the chair. Picture in picture. Let's go.
This thing is going.
Man, oh man, I can't even believe this anymore. Actually, this is a really good time. Dominic Carranza says, "Oh, did I miss the ad read?" No, my friend, you did not. Because if you guys want to make sure you go with that overrun, get yourself some Blue Chew code Denise. Are you jobbing now in bed? Do you have dreams of main eventing in the sack? Well, have no fear. Blue Chew is here to help you become the champ. Soon you'll make your babyface comeback and get the finish. Blue Chew is the place to go for chewable versions of sildenafil, tadalafil, vardenafil. These ingredients help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer lasting erections for sexual activity. Woo! The chewable tablets help fight off all forms of ED, which can include performance anxiety and maintaining an erection long enough for sex. A Blue Chew subscription includes a free online consultation, 24/7 medical support, a prescription for chewable, sildenafil, tadalafil, vardenafil, if approved, and discreet delivery straight to your door every month, all from the comfort of your own home at affordable prices. No more in-person doctor visits, no more waiting for appointments, and best of all, no more awkwardness. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to the description box of this video and click on the link and make sure to use the promo code Denise. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to the watch along here. Reg, both you and I bounced during the ad read. And I was like, fuck. I was like, what if the ad read ends and nobody is there?
I went and did like 5 things in that little 1-minute segment.
I know. I ran to the kitchen. I got a water bottle. I opened the refrigerator. I grabbed some gummy bears. I put them in my mouth. I ran and I put some powder on. And I came back and I was debating whether or not to go get a sweater. But by then I thought about it too much, so I ran out of time.
It was so funny. As soon as you press the ad read, I just see your little body run out of the screen. That's so funny. All right. Damn, Denise is out of here, y'all.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh man, Mike T90K says we got AEW on Max. No more Blue Chew. It works though. Yay! What's up?
Hey.
Good play on words. John Taylor says, is your lady doing dances on TikTok to other men? Get her back with Blue Chew code Denise.
That's wild. Imagine being a dude and then you go on and you see your lady dancing to Roman Reigns' old picture.
What would you do, Reg?
I don't. Those things like that don't do anything for me. I don't care.
Oh, you wouldn't be like a little jelly? Like, damn, I can't compete against that, you know?
I've moved past those stages as an adult, man.
All right.
I don't have time for that. Like when people are like cheating, I'm like, that cheating doesn't exist in my life anymore. That wouldn't be a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got infamous. We got wise words here from Righteous Reg. Once you turned into your man age, you got the righteous part of your name.
I'm saying that once I turn 33, 34, 35, 38 down, like I don't have time for that. That's long-winded.
We got infamous Raider Loco who says, I'm ahead and I said effing Brian, then Denise effing Brian. Oh shit, Blue Chew just popped up, yeah. Whoa, Reg, you ever get your samples? I know, I'm sorry, I forget to ask all the time.
Wow, Denise.
You'll at some point get your samples.
Just over here hawking these pills and I haven't even honked them myself.
Oh, man.
Haven't even honked to it.
Did you hear that we're in October?
Stupid.
I know. I
You see
recently
that she's
heard
the
that yesterday.
third most popular podcast in America now?
Yeah. Hey, she's gonna make. She's milking those 15 minutes of fame, bro. Gotta take it. She's milking it. Good for her.
The people out here like Denise and I doing the real hard work. Nobody listens to us.
We're gonna sound like those bitter legends. There are like all these kids coming in here and doing these bumps.
Just doing these flips and shit. Grab a headlock.
That's literally us.
Yeah.
They don't care about the grind.
Grab a headlock, hawk to a girl.
Great, we're bitter legends now. Damn.
This is a long match.
Because I told you they're going 30 minutes. John Taylor says, me and Infamous Raider Loco will do the halftime show if nobody is there after the ad read.
That's true.
I can't even imagine what the halftime show would look like if we let anybody else be in charge.
Oh boy, it's crazy.
Oh man. Ryan Place says, hey, how come you stopped doing monthly the women's podcast? Honestly, everybody just got busy. Like it's really hard to plan a once a month podcast because everyone forgets. Like even me, I kept forgetting my own podcast.
It's
you
so
gotta do
easy.
Weekly, daily, or nothing.
It's so easy to forget that a once a month thing. Like, yeah, I'll see you on this date, and then you get to that date, and you're like, oh shit, I have a whole bunch of other things I need to do.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. Literally. Here we go. Brian about to take Okada's head off.
Maybe on TV. Danielson hammering down the heel of the boot. Unprotected shots to the jaw. Okada barely moving.
This is a fight.
Now Danielson.
I already have my first question for you, Reg. For the post show. Yeah, no, not about this match.
Points to the heavens, but he's been through hell.
Whatever it is, I don't have an answer for you. You guys, this could like next week. I was thinking about this. Next week is
oh my god, you got him.
Next week is Wrestle Dream, you guys. Like
that's why they started throwing all these matches together last minute.
This could be it. Like he could not wrestle a match until next John Moxley. Like this could be.
That's why I think we're getting this Okada match because this is Brian basically. My assumption of this was Brian is basically saying, "Hey, I'm getting ready to hang up these boots. Let's get this match in while we can." Again. Sheldon Jackson says, "Forgot to ask, did Will mock you from Sunday between the Broncos and the Jets?" Will called me before the Broncos even won. Because he was sick on his couch and he called to talk shit and then didn't even talk shit.
Sounds pretty classic.
Yeah. Instead, I just had to listen to Will eat Cheetos on the other line.
Mm-hmm.
We got Saif Dunn Super who says, "Why was Taz in the NXT parking lot?"
Like, what happened?
I don't know, bro. Bro got taken out in the parking lot of all things. That's the NXT thing, man.
Watch your back, Taz.
Brian and Okada are just punching each other now. Infamous Raider Loco says John Taylor got the point. I mean, keep us in mind for those bathroom breaks. We got it. Spread the love.
Y'all will get us canceled so fast.
Oh man, I can see it now.
Mhm.
That California connection, people. Are like the wild, wild west.
It's true. They don't even talk about the shows. Oh,
That was good.
loud.
Yeah. But Brian was like, nope. He's getting pumped up.
Those are things. That's like when Brian loves that. It's like his Hulk up. Hit him hard in the mouth.
Repeated shots, the rolling elbow strike. Okada dazed.
This is crazy.
Oh,
They're
boots
still
his
going
face.
at it. I think it's been about 30 minutes now coming up. Brian flipped out. Nope. Not all of it. Oh.
From Okada.
Mm-hmm. This is a New Japan epic final right here.
I told you. I was like, they're gearing up, bro.
If this match went 20, if it did go 20 more minutes, it'd be match of the year. Oh, dude, that sounded loud. Brian hit Okada with the Rainmaker.
Did you hear the sound of
That was loud.
Thunderclap on the impact. Just listen.
Just make it clap.
Almost as good as one of my lariats. Not enough to defeat Kazuchika Okada.
That was awesome.
Still in this matchup. And this is for how long? Yeah, this is what it's all about, Excalibur.
Brian hitting them big elbows.
Okada, he was rocked by that Rainmaker, and now those hammer and anvil elbows.
We got Mike T90K. He says, come on, crowd, get loud. They are killing it. Seems like everyone's just chilling. Now they're into it. They're into it. They're into it.
I mean, I was gonna like kind of a tough spot.
Top of the neck, planted on that neck. And Okada.
And if you're not going, the crowd could be tired.
Danielson may be out.
Tired from what?
They just watched a 2-hour show.
Come on. They could sit there for 2.5 hours and not be tired.
I know.
Oh, there's Claudio.
Uh-oh. BCC showing up. They're going to make sure Okada doesn't win this match.
Now, you know what's going to happen? Christian's going to come out. He's going to come out, cash in, beat Brian, and it's going to be Christian versus John Moxley.
Stop.
I'm just kidding, people. I don't really mean that.
They're doing angles this late into the show. They're like, all right, now let's shoot the angles. Oh.
Oh, shit.
No. Brian reversed the Rainmaker and rolled up Okada for the 1-2-3.
That was just like this. Just like that. Did they go that extra 10 minutes like I said?
Yeah, it was. I think it was over 30 minutes.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Okay. I like that. That was a quick ending. Well, not quick.
You don't want a quick ending. Blue Chew Code, Denise. It came out of nowhere. The finish came out of nowhere.
Yeah, more like that.
Yeah. Oh, Okada's still going for more. He hit him with another Rainmaker.
Oh, no. Maybe they paid off Okada.
Ah, and he flips up Claudio.
Oh, nope, they didn't.
For suffering this loss.
He don't like them.
For having the AEW World Championship slip through Okada's grasp.
He's like walking off like an angry child. Stomping away. All right, what are they going to do now to poor Brian? There's nothing left to pick up.
Somebody has to help Brian.
Who?
His friend.
Who's his friend?
Declared war on AEW. Declared war on the AEW World Champion.
His friend.
Which friend?
This fool. Somebody's coming here.
Oh, look at this.
Where's Mox?
Brian's realized. It was all well and good last Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
That's 3 against. You can count Marina in there. It's 4 against 1.
He has a friend.
Huh? Is that what you said? You think
Yuta?
it's about me? Let's get
What the hell is Yuta gonna do?
He's gonna help.
He better come out with a weapon. He ain't gonna take out 4 people.
None of this is what I want, and I'm fighting for something much bigger than myself. Everything I'm gonna do is because I have to, because no one else will. No one else can. If any of this was about me,
I don't think we need this promo at 7:28 p.m.
Who is forcing John Moxley's hand in all of this? I don't get what he's been speaking in riddles for a long time. No one understands.
Wait, I hear the crowd cheering for someone. It's Wheeler Yuta with a hammer. What does he have? What is that? A hammer?
Yeah. You got a weapon.
Oh, it's a hammer.
Mm-hmm. Got to come down with something.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, Wheeler Yuta on his own ain't gonna take out 4 guys. No. Don't turn your back on John.
Mox don't want to drop him yet.
Well, he's in his own mouth, and John Mox is just daring him right now.
Hit him, Mox. I mean, hit him, Yuta.
Yuta's doing the Shane McMahon dance, bro.
Hit him. Don't be teasing Shane McMahon, Yuta.
He did the little dance. Come on. Wheeler didn't have the balls to hit Moxley with a hammer.
He can't.
Lame.
He brought that weapon down because he thought he needed, but he can't use it. He's a babyface. Babyface don't use hammers.
Bro. If it calls for it, a babyface can use the hammer.
Nah, that's not how this works.
Claudio! Back! I am sick and tired of the two of you treating me like a child. I'm not a child. I am my own man.
I am.
I can make my own decisions and I can fight my own fights.
I am.
Next week, Title Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. I forgot they got to load it up.
Want to get to Bryan Danielson? You're going to have to go through me too.
So what, he's going to wrestle both of them or what?
Wheeler Yuta throwing out a challenge.
Tag match, maybe?
Nah. If you want to get to him, you have to get through me. That doesn't mean a tag team match.
Title Tuesday. Bryan Danielson, Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, well, I guess now it does.
Claudio and Pac. What do you say?
Yep.
So technically, all they have to do to get to Bryan is have Wheeler tag in Bryan.
That's it.
Oh my God.
Title Tuesday. Okay. They're gonna need more to go.
Hey, we're getting our yes chant too.
Oh, on purpose.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. The man he called Fred.
Love it. All right, guys, we are done with Dynamite. Let me get this going. We got to get into our actual podcast. Give us like 30 seconds here while I figure this out really quickly. And then we'll get right into our podcast. Ah, shit. Okay. You guys are going to have to see the behind the scenes here.
The behind the scenes.
The behind the scenes.
What'd you guys all think of that show? The middle was kind of long, but I think the end got it.
All right.
Was this not the podcast?
Nope. Believe it or not, we're going into the podcast now. Let's do this.
Let's hit it.
1 second. 1 second.
Oh, Crazy 101. I'll see that. Okay, you mad? Somebody said bye. No, stay. We're going for some more. We got to talk about what happened now. You know, we just talked about what happened. The finish. I didn't love the finish of that first match. That double pin was not that great. I'm not too mad at Brian hitting Okada with the backslide because Brian would do that. You know what I mean? Like, that feels like one of Brian. You went to go get a jacket? That feels like one of Brian's spot.
All right, let's do this, everyone. Here we go. Let's start this podcast now. Hold on, everybody. It's going. It's coming. It's coming. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Yo, the fuse has been lit. It's Wednesday night. Denise and Reg host Dynamite. Come and get your Easter eggs. It's a dub. Middle of the week, it's AEW. Dynamic wrestling and end your night with us. It's a must. It's Dynamite. It might combust. Speak now. We're gonna give you all the recap. Live on YouTube is where you see that. The Cali connection with the feedback.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Speak Now Pro Wrestling, where we wear our best blazers and plaid sweaters here, even though it's 90 degrees here in Southern California at the moment. But welcome to Speak Now Pro Wrestling. It is Wednesday,
So hot.
October.
This is so dumb.
It is Wednesday, October 2nd, and we got to get into what is a very newsworthy day for AEW. The news was rolling in before the show began, but of course, we are celebrating 5 years of AEW Dynamite. Can't even believe, Reg, when I go back and think, I still remember the first Dynamite that aired. I hope I would. It was only 5 years ago, but I still remember watching it and being like, oh my God, like, what is this even going to be? Like, what is this company going to be? Do you remember how you felt about AEW when it was first introduced to you, that first Dynamite, and then just like thinking about everything that's happened since then?
Yeah, Denise, I actually think about it very often because it's attached to something. And so one of my least favorite wrestling moments in history is when Brock Lesnar squashed Kofi Kingston on the first episode of SmackDown on Fox. And so I always think, like, if AEW didn't exist, after that moment, I probably would have been done with mainstream wrestling. I would have been finished. And so, like, I always think back about that. That date was October 4th, 2019, which was 2 days after the debut of AEW Dynamite. So it came at the most perfect time, the legit best time for me specifically, because I was going to be done, Denise. Like, that made me so angry. Like, I've been angry at a lot of wrestling moments, but that one was like, all right, this is the final straw. I'm done here. I don't care about this company, wrestling, fuck all this. But luckily, AEW had just debuted 2 days before, and they brought this certain energy that just like made me feel good about what they were going to do. They ended up, of course, going on to do everything I kind of expected to them. Young Bucks are there, Kenny Omega, Cody was going crazy, MJF. We got CM Punk for a while. Like, there was a lot of like really huge moments attached to this. And I think moving forward, we're going to see some very amazing stuff because of the roster now. The roster now is one of the best rosters in the history of wrestling, like they say. But what we've gotten and what the legacy they've laid already, I think they've carved a different niche that we weren't really expecting. Denise, like, there were so many mysteries around AEW, what it was going to be, where it was going to be, alternatives. They changed, like, there's so many different changes. And so it's interesting to get to this, especially on this date. They announced this massive max deal. They're making these moves, and a lot of people thought they would never make these moves, Denise.
No, it's so crazy because, God, we can get into like 1 million different topics in regards to this, but it really went from this company of, oh, Chris Jericho signing with them. Okay, cool that this is coming off of that, that show where they got 10,000 people. Okay, great. Like, that was kind of, we were getting all of this information, right? But how many times haven't we seen pro wrestling companies come and go, right? And so, like, part of me, like when AEW first started, Reg, I wasn't expecting all of this. I wasn't expecting them to go and sell out Wembley. I wasn't expecting them to start getting some of the top wrestlers out there to sign with them. I wasn't expecting them to go and be like a legitimate competitor in terms of getting people to watch the programming. And it's so funny because when you think about where AEW started, where you said that you were upset about, Kofi losing and Brock defeating him in that fashion, when you think about how AEW started, it started because there was a need for an alternative to WWE, right? People wanted to see like more like pro wrestling, right? Like that's what the people wanted, and people wanted to see wrestlers get their due and all of that, right? And then it turned into this thing, obviously, when things changed with WWE, with Vince McMahon and Triple H going into power. All of a sudden, we had to see this change in AEW too, where all of a sudden you're not necessarily just being everything opposite of WWE. Now you're going to find a way to compete because they've also changed their game plan. So when you really think about what's happened in these last 5 years alone, it truly is insane. And I know that there's a lot of people that, you know, they like to trash AEW. Let's be real. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there that are making a lot of money trashing AEW. There's accounts trashing AEW for whatever reasons, right? But I do want to say one thing right now, and that is that AEW has given so many jobs to people in terms of people can legitimately make an honest to God living behind the scenes, in front of the camera, crew people, you name it. All these people in the business that have gotten jobs now because of it. For us, the fans, it's given us how many extra shows between Dynamite, Collision, Rampage, or freaking the South, all of that. And now we're sitting in a place where we have gone into seeing some matches, Reg, that we probably would have never seen, or hell, we would have had to wait till our local indie booked some of these matches for us to see them. And so it really, for me, I think that even though a lot of people like to make fun and poke fun at AEW, and there's a lot of things that they can obviously fix, they're not perfect, we know that. But for all of that, they have done a lot of good in these past 5 years. In fact, they've done a whole lot, because even just today, the big thing, Max, that was the big news that broke today. Everybody's been talking about the AEW deal. And for me, Reg, you posted something today and you said, I hope that they announced it already so everybody can stop talking about it, because it's not like we're getting the money. And it's very true. And I feel like for me, I was more so just like waiting for them to, it's not that I care. Like, I personally did not care about the money portion of it because it doesn't impact me per se. It's cool, right, for the company, but it doesn't impact me.
Right.
I was more so just ready to find out how am I going to watch the show? Where am I going to watch the show? Am I going to get the library? Am I not going to get the library? How is this going to impact monthly pay-per-view sales? All of that. And so we kind of have those answers here today. So basically the gist of that, guys, AEW Dynamite Collision staying on TBS and TNT. They got, $150 million contract with that. So that's pretty damn huge for AEW. Really great. On top of that, we are going to be seeing, and this is the part that I was not expecting, Reg, was that we're starting in January 2025. They're going to be simulcasting the shows on HBO Max. That is huge, because for the last, how long? What feels like a year now, or a month, or however long it's been since WWE made the Netflix announcement. That was huge. And now we're sitting here and we're 3 months out from seeing AEW do something similar in regards to their program with HBO Max. So I want to start there about how you felt about the announcement and the simulcasting. And then, of course, on top of that, the pay-per-view stuff. We still don't know what the prices are going to look like for the pay-per-views. They will be on Max starting January 2025. However, you will have to purchase them. We don't know how much, but supposedly it's going to be at a discount.
Yeah, that was the initial most exciting part for me, Denise, of like, now I'll be able to turn on a streaming service, Max specifically, and watch Dynamite and watch Collision, because I've been fighting with cable things. I've been having cord cutting for more than 8-9 years. Like, I don't have cable service. So in order to watch these shows, I have to do some things sometimes. I have to get links. I have to get a DirecTV damn streaming thing like I did for this, and it's like, I'm tired of doing this. I just want to turn on a streaming service and watch this. So when WWE had announced Netflix, I was like, that's awesome. I want to be able to just pull up Netflix and watch the show. But more than it just being awesome for WWE, it's going to be awesome for everybody, because if they could do it, that means other people can do it. And now we're seeing it exactly here. AEW took that and went to Max, the people that they've been doing business with for their whole existence, essentially. And now they're going to have it where we can watch it at the same time, that changes a lot. And then a few hours after that, Denise, they announced that the library was going to be on the streaming service too. And that changes everything. Like, we come on here, it feels like every week saying, where is this? I want to watch a random Dynamite. I want to watch a pay-per-view from 2021. Where is it? I can't. And so now that they'll be all in one place, that's going to help AEW so much.
Dude, it's so funny because earlier we were asked during our watch along about like our favorite AEW matches, and I'm thinking like Dynamite matches specifically, and I'm thinking shit, like there are so many that I even forgot that I enjoyed. So I can't wait to kind of go back into the library and look at all of that stuff and just rewatch those matches. But that was really the big talk of the town here today, and it's going to be exciting. 2025, we're going to be getting like a lot of wrestling, like we already are, but it's just they're making moves, and it's exciting because WWE going to Netflix is going to get a lot more eyes on WWE, a lot more people talking about it, hopefully. And then the same thing for Max. People are curious. Reg, I don't know about you, but I go on these apps and I be watching shit that I don't even know. I'm just like, I'm going to give this a chance because it's here and it's being offered. Oh, it's the top 10 show here on Netflix. Oh, well, let me see what it's all about. I find myself sort of exploring different categories because, you know, I that's what I'm watching. I'm going to watch something on one of these apps that I purchased.
And that's the best thing about like AEW. Max is awesome, but like we talked about, Denise, Netflix is everywhere. That's the standard. When we talk about streaming, that is that. And the amount of fans that WWE is going to get just off people being on Netflix, because they're going to be in those same things like you're saying, top 10 of the week, top 10 of the month. They're going to consistently be showing, and all those fans that they get to gain from that is awesome. It's going to happen the same way with AEW. Like I said earlier, the Max does live sports streaming. They do all kind of different things, and like it's just going to represent a different thing. For WWE, Peacock was cool, but like not a lot of people got Peacock. You got to do on some certain stuff. Netflix is Netflix. That's going to change a lot. Max is bigger than a lot of different places, so they're going to be seen in a bunch of different homes that never even known about this stuff. Like people are going to pull up these crazy AEW matches and be like, what the hell is this? And that's awesome.
Oh my God. It's going to be wild, man. I'm really excited about all of this. It's exciting. Today was an exciting day for AEW fans. Now, before we get into all of our super chats and all of the topics that you guys want to bring up, I do want to ask you, Reg, this was the question that I said I was going to ask you. It was, how do you think that AEW did today with this episode in terms of honoring their 5 years of AEW? Do you think this episode was indicative of what we've been seeing in the last, in the short 5 years of AEW Dynamite history?
That's a hell of a question, Denise. No, I don't think so. I think
they did in some aspects, Reg.
In some aspects, yeah, but I didn't. After this show, I'm like, damn, that was the spirit of AEW. I didn't feel like it was the spirit of AEW. Like it was the two main matches are really good. The finishes I didn't love, but like something was missing. Like, I don't know if like the emphasis being put on the big TV deal and they maybe got focused on that, but there was something from this show specifically. There's a middle portion of this that I was like, we were talking about whatever, you know what I mean? We weren't even focused. And that's partly because of like, it just felt like I don't know, something was missing.
Right. So, I mean, I know I had joked about this during the watch along and I had said, oh, this show feels like we're going to have the best sandwich because we're starting off with Will Ospreay and Ricochet and we close out with Bryan and Okada. And that was great, like phenomenal. There was some stuff in the middle that were maybe not as hot, but we did get some good stuff. I thought they bookended the show pretty well. There was some, but even then, you're right, because the finish for the Bryan Okada match sort of came out of nowhere. And then in the Will Ospreay Ricochet match, we had that weird double count where they were going to end with a freaking draw or whatever. And so that was weird too. So there were some weird moments, like some calls that I feel like AEW doesn't usually make. Like usually they're really good on the pulse of reading the crowd and what we're going to shit on and what we're not going to shit on. And so this time it was confusing because there were some moments where I thought, oh, that wasn't necessarily what I thought AEW would do. Mm-hmm. But the fact that we even got these matches, to me, it did represent the spirit of AEW. Because to me, the spirit of AEW is we're going to try. We're going to try and we're going to put the very best matches that we possibly can. And I mean, they freaking coined it as their slogan, AEW, we're the best wrestle. So, and that's exactly what you saw here tonight, at least with those two matches that I mentioned.
I would have preferred that Jericho segment had been an MJF segment. Like, if we're getting a long promo segment, give the long promo segment to the guy that's going to be doing this for the next 5 years over here. It just didn't really make sense. It's like, nobody wants this Mark Briscoe match, and then you're going to give us this promo to get to it. I'm like, that's probably where I'm focusing on the middle part of it not being the greatest. But I mean, like you said, the spirit of we watched Bryan Danielson and Okada main event this. Like, if that's not AEW, I don't know what the hell is. So there's still the spirit. There still was representation of stuff that I'm excited about moving forward. I just thought the middle could have been a little bit more.
I feel ya. All right, so let's get into these super chats, see what the people are saying, and then we'll dive right into the show. We got Chris Ledeck who says, any idea for Halloween costumes this year? Denise, what's tomorrow's date? Also, could your husband's half pass be Jenna Ortega? She's too young, bro. What are you talking about? That'd be weird.
Is that Wednesday?
Yeah, she's so young. I would be like, what? And Halloween costume ideas? Yes, I've got mine already. Are you going to get dressed up, Reg?
Yeah, I think I figured out my Halloween costume this year.
Phenomenal, because you're gonna have to come dressed up for our Wednesday Dynamite show. You know, it's kind of like a tradition here.
Yeah, I got you.
Infamous Raider Local says, either one of you tell Will from me, Raiders won 8 straight against the Broncos, and we making it 9 in a row. Yuta turns ? Yeah, for sure. I mean, this was sent during the watch along. So
Raider Loco was totally trolling us. But before we move forward, Denise, like, we also have a vested interest in AEW. Like, we talked about it and we joke about it all the time. But like, our friend works there. You know what I mean? Like, 5 years ago, our friend did not work there. Like, I started a podcast with this guy, and then one day he's like, I'm going to work for AEW. And then he started working for AEW. So that is also the elephant in the room, you guys. Like, our friend works there, so we do have a different vested interest in it, and we do think about it and move about it a little differently because of that. And I'm so proud all the time of like what he accomplished going in there and what he's attached to, and like, it just, like, sometimes I can't believe it. I'm like, damn, this is like, my friend works there. Like, I talked to him on the phone and stuff, and like, it's just wild. So, you know, of course, shout out to Will Washington.
I said this when he got hired, and I'll say it again. He was made for this position. And it's so funny. I'm just going to say one thing. And I don't know how Will feel about me saying this, Reg, but it's so funny because I see some people sometimes say some things on the internet, and in turn, those same people are praising the stories that I know Will has had a huge hand in. And let me tell you, it is hilarious when I see that.
Funniest thing in the world. They're like, oh, I hate this guy, blah blah blah, but I like this, and I'm like, that's hilarious.
I'm like, that's all Will. Like, I'm like, that is all Will. You just don't know it, obviously. Yeah. But it's so funny. So just kudos and shout out to Will for that. Yeah. We got John Taylor here who says, Yuta, like, mom and dad, I'm a big boy now. That's exactly what that promo came across. Exactly what Wheeler Yuta did. So let's get into the main event. Let's just start there. Because we got Crazy 101 here who says, my boy Okada loses to a backslide. What the F, Tony L? No way.
It's Bryan Danielson, Crazy 101. It's not just some fool.
Yeah, I get it. All right. If you're going to lose to a backslide with anybody, it's at best be Bryan Danielson. Exactly. All right. That's the one bright side in this. Okay, so here's the thing. We got Brian Okada. That was our closing of the night. And they going into it, they had basically said that in the first 20 minutes, if the match ended before the 20 minutes, it was for Okada's title. If the match ended after the 20 minutes, and by then it would become for the AEW World Championship. So that right then and there was basically a given that, hey, we were going to go past the 20 minutes. They also announced before the show that we were going to have a lengthy overrun, which we did. And so we got this match. And of course, this match did not compare to their first bouts that they've had against each other, but this was still a very strong match, though. These guys were going out there, and basically what you were seeing was them sort of like hit each other's moves and whatnot. Like, we saw Bryan Danielson hit the Rainmaker. We saw Okada hit the Bo-Psycho knee. Like, it was a nasty back and forth between both of them trying to like up each other with each other's own moves and whatnot. And the finish came with should I even say counted as a distraction? Because we did have the BCC members out there, but they didn't technically do anything. They just appeared. And then all of a sudden, we get a backslide. And that's how Okada ends up losing. It came out of nowhere. The finish really did come out of nowhere. And that was why it didn't feel that strong at the end, because usually with these two guys, I had said they're gearing up to get into that next level. I don't know if that next level got there. It did. We saw shades of what these guys can do, but it didn't necessarily get to a point where I would say, oh, I'm jumping out of my seat because I don't know what the hell is going to happen here. And then the finish came and it was like, oh shit, that's it? Wait, what? I was ready to get to that next level.
Okay, so everybody's saying it's a distraction finish, but check it out. Bryan Danielson is the same guy when he was the ROH World Champion that got the small package over as his finisher. Like, this guy's built different. Like, he would train the backslide in training and prepare for this and probably like watch tape and like, oh, if I distract, if he gets distracted, I could hit him with a backslide. Like, this is just type of things that Bryan Danielson would do because he's a sicko type wrestler. But I understand, you guys, it's Okada. It's a different type of thing. I get it.
Well, I think why people feel this way is because you can kind of go back to the booking of Okada. Reg, it has not been phenomenal. I love Okada. I'm a fan of Okada, but let's be real. They have not let Okada shine the way you thought he was going to shine when he was heading into the company.
I can't agree.
I'm sorry. I agree with you.
I think the matches are great. I think he should get away from the elite. Like, part of the story stuff, not that great, but I think most of the matches have been pretty good.
No, the matches have been good. I'm not even talking about the matches. I'm talking about like more so like the booking of Okada. Like, I mean, God, like he wasn't even in this. I kept saying this like 100 times. Remember when I was like, he's not even in a singles match at freaking All In. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, the booking was kind of weird there for a while.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that maybe we might be a little bit more sensitive towards Okada because of it.
True.
All right, we got John Taylor here who says, spent all my Warner Brothers Discovery money on the watch-along. Guess I should go Shockwave to Fox for the post-show. Hey, bro. Hey, if Shockwave becomes a thing on Thursdays, Reg, you in here? You're not in here.
No, I'm in.
You're in? Only if it's on a Thursday.
Only if it's on a Thursday. Anything beyond that, I'm not in.
All right. Yeah, because Reg likes his weekends, guys.
I do. Yeah, I don't want to be doing wrestling shows all the time.
Neon Paradox Music says 4 months with my favorite foreheads on YouTube. What up?
Appreciate you.
Grapple Geekery says spending Wednesday with y'all for 2 milestones. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Grapple Geekery. Appreciate you.
Infamous Raider Loco says those 30 seconds could have been the DWO members' time. John Taylor and Infamous Raider Loco and Denise with a jacket in this weather. What the hell? LOL, I'm in a tank top. Yo, I got my AC blasting, man. It's cold in here.
No, Denise is living well. She got the air on over there. She not poor.
Just because I put AC on. I have solar panels. Do you know what my bill comes to with solar panels?
Is it good?
Really good. Yeah, they put solar panels in here. So like my light bill is like not what it should be. It's great. But then at the end of the year, I learned if you have solar panels, they hit you with a big giant electric bill at the end of the year. Do you want to know what my end of the year, and the end of the year for them is May, my birthday month. You want to know what my electric bill was this May for an accumulation? So not only do they charge me every month, it's a small amount because of the solar panels, but at the end, you want to know what they got me with? $1,000, Reg.
For what? They taxed you on every May?
Dude, I was on the phone with SoCal Edison and they gave me the science behind it. And it was like in through 1 year, out the other. I didn't understand shit. I called my landlord and I was like, dude, what is happening here?
I feel like with solar, they should be paying you. Like, you should be getting a reward or something for saving the environment. Like, what's going on here?
It was so crazy. So during the month, like throughout the year, it's great. The prices are low. But in come May,
you get a bill.
I get a giant ass bill. And I'm like, bro, I almost cried, Reg. I almost cried when I saw that.
No, an unexpected dumb $1,000. Yeah, I'd be crying too.
On my birthday month.
That's what. In May too? Nah, y'all tripping.
I was like, any other month but May? Come on now. You guys are doing me dirty.
Still get solar though. Support.
Yeah. And they sent the neighbor one too. And we share solar panels.
Oh, shit.
Wild, right?
What?
I know. Yeah, I know.
Damn, money.
Anyways, we got Hamburger Helper here who says, thank you to everyone who believed in AEW. I was there when CM Punk won the AEW title, the Elite versus Death Triangle ladder match, and MJF calling TK a fucking mark. Well, I can tell you're from Los Angeles because I was at those too.
Lay. I was at a couple of those too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I remember, like, since we're out here kind of reminiscing too on Dynamite, when you think of like AEW as a whole, God, I still remember the night when we got Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, and then CM Punk came in. It just felt like wrestling heaven.
Yeah, that was. I never thought, as somebody that's been a long time Bryan Danielson fan, and he may have been at the show today, so that was a good part. As someone that's been such a long-term fan, when he retired from WWE, I never thought he would come back, and then he came back, and I was like, I liked it. One of my favorite moments, the Kofi Mania, he's attached to that, so like he has that thing, but I never thought that I'd see him in dream matches against Okada and dream matches against Zack Sabre Jr. and dream matches against Kenny Omega and in all these crazy situations, because I thought he was going to be done wrestling. There was like, he hurt his neck and he was out, and then he came back, and it felt like he got started having kids, he got married, like, oh, this guy's going to go be a family guy. But then he came to AEW, Denise, and it's had another crazy, amazing, incredible resume of matches, like some of his best matches of all time he's done in the last 3 years, and he's supposed to be retired. I just don't understand this guy, but it's almost over. One more week.
I don't understand him, but I do love him for it, though.
The best of all time, greatest of our generation.
We got Luke Thornton here who says, great Dynamite, uneven middle with 2 incredible start and ending matches. AEW brought me back to wrestling after a decade. Great to be a fan. Kenny, you were missed. Oh my God, after a decade? It's insane. But
that's
yeah.
the story I hear a lot too, Denise, of AEW bringing, like, I used to watch wrestling, blah, blah, blah. I didn't anymore. Or I used to watch wrestling WCW. I like Sting. I'm back from Sting. I heard that a lot from people. And like, that's just been like a cool thing that, especially like AEW being on like TBS and TNT and kind of getting that old, like, you used to watch wrestling on this and you can still do it, and like connecting those old fans to the new is really amazing.
No, it really is. I mean, it's kind of crazy because I think sometimes you think, because we're so like in the wrestling bubble sometimes. We're still like, part of the IWC, like we're in it, man. We're in the trenches. That sometimes you think that everybody that you see in the trenches has the exact same story as you, but they don't. Like everybody had different like reasons to like I stopped watching wrestling for a couple of years when I was in college. And then I came back, and it's like, it happens, like life happens. You got to understand, like wrestling is on. You can find wrestling any day of the week, really, at this point. Let's be realistic. Not everybody has the time to devote themselves to that. We got to live our lives, man.
Yeah, sometimes you like, I don't want to devote my time to it, and I have to because I'm getting paid, or like some like, there's so much wrestling on. It's happened so consistently. I get jealous of everybody that tells a story that you're telling, that tells a story that Luke's telling. I stopped watching wrestling for this many years. I stopped watching wrestling when I wish I never did. I've been a big nerd my whole life. All those times I was still watching, going home and watching wrestling after being drunk, after getting high, after having sex, still was wrestling there in the back. Wrestling is the constant that never ends. I wish you would leave me alone, pro wrestling.
I'm not even going to say what I'm thinking, Reg. Not even going to say what I'm thinking.
Hey, sometimes it's on in the background with on mute.
No, I remember that one time when I texted you and I was asking you about something, and you were in the middle of it, and I was like, why the fuck you texting me?
That was
Don't text me.
I remember The Rock was on TV, and I was like, damn, this is crazy right now.
Why were you texting me, Reg?
Because you were asking me something. I was like, oh, I gotta text
felt like
Denise.
an unwilling participant.
Listen, I like to multitask.
I'm dead. Anyways, we got Chris Ludek here who says, I'm with Reg. After Hell in a Cell 2019, I gave up on WWE and I was done with wrestling. If not for AEW, I probably wouldn't have came back as a wrestling fan. Dude, it happens, man. It really does happen. I know there was a lot of people that were turned off by things. So I can imagine some people came back now that the product's better. So that's good. But yeah, everybody's got a different story. We got Vinny Diddy Vinchesi, who says every AEW show that airs is resounding FU to WWE. Oh, man. John Taylor here says 2019 WWE was horrible. AEW arrived at the right time. Yeah, but now things have changed, though. Now they're not competing against the same WWE that they were competing against in 2019. Now they are competing where it's harder now. It's harder to compete. It was easier in those years because AEW just basically came out there and was like, we're going to give you a shit ton of good wrestling. Yeah. Okay, well, now WWE is also giving you good wrestling. So how are you going to compete now? So you got to find different ways. So it has changed. Like the mold has changed.
Totally. People kind of ask about that all the time. They're like, well, they look at the ratings and they're like, well, what about those where were those people that were watching AEW in the beginning? Well, how come they're not coming back? They're not going to come back because they went back to WWE.
Damn, they really went back in time.
They went all the way back to WCW. No, they found, they were like, oh, we'll try this alternative. We'll try AEW, and we might be into it because WWE's not giving us what we want. Now WWE's giving them exactly what they want. They're staying over there. They're not going to have two things. So, like, it makes sense that fan bases work how they work. But I'm just happy because AEW gives me what I want, and that's why I come and do the show with Denise.
Gerard Clark says WWE's boring rematches, budget cuts, and other mischief are the reasons AEW exists. So in a way, WWE inadvertently created their competition. Oh yeah, totally. For sure, completely.
Because I feel like if in a world without AEW and WWE was in the place that they are now back then. Before AEW, like the Young Bucks would have went there, Kenny Omega, like all these people that needed an alternative would have looked way different if they were functioning like they function now.
We got Michael Marshall here who says AEW has given a lot of wrestlers jobs, but they need to take one from DMD. She's out here in slow-mo. The doctor will put your ass to sleep. Z. That's Michael Marshall.
Easy.
Oh, I hate that. If you do this, it like burns your, like messes with your tongue.
It does, huh?
Doesn't your tongue vibrate?
I don't know. Like, this is going to be like a throwback. Did you ever, like, the 9-volt batteries, put it on your tongue one time? It kind of feels like that.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody do this at home right now, whether you're listening to this or watching. Do it the way we did it. I can't do it.
Denise is gonna start gagging just doing that.
It hurts my tongue, okay? It makes me feel weird. Delayed Grad says AEW has been great for wrestling. Everybody's eating. Wrestlers have choices and can get more money. Fans have choices. This is a great time for pro wrestling. I agree, man. It really is a great time for pro wrestling. I'm not going to trash anybody on my podcast. I don't do that.
It's better doing it that way. Just skip it.
Yeah, I don't know. Delayed Grads, we appreciate the super chat. But yeah, I'm never going to say nothing about somebody here on this podcast. Anyways, but regardless, AEW has been great for pro wrestling.
He's down bad today, so it doesn't matter. Like, he doesn't need to be kicked again. Like, he's been kicked a lot today.
I'm sorry, my tongue still hurts. Okay.
Alfred, you suck.
JK Fishbowl Williams says, shout out to Reg for the Stakes is High shirt. Very fitting for today.
Big time. De La Soul.
Soundwave 80 says, have you ever watched the 1986 show Alf? No, my husband's been trying to get me to watch that. It popped up, I think, on Tubi or something. And he was like, we should watch it. I was like, hell's no, I'm not watching that.
That's so funny that your husband's like, hey, watch this old ass show. I used to watch Alf because I'm a grandpa and that's my birth year right there. Yeah. Alf used to eat cats.
We got Roberto Arsenal here who says, non-wrestling related, Reg. I feel sorry for the people of Oakland losing their football, basketball, and baseball team in past years. I love the Bay. Yo, it's messed up, man. I got to go to the O.Co Coliseum one time. One time. It was great, but only one time.
Yeah, and the thing that sucks about it, Denise, is like Oakland fans are great. They're passionate. All the sports, like when you go to the games, it's like, damn, I feel this energy. It feels great. I've been to across that bridge to get to the Coliseum. Like I've been to baseball games there. I've been to football games there. And like I was saying previously, Oakland fans aren't even mad anymore. They're just sad. They're like, dude, what's going on? We look up and all of our teams are gone. Our basketball team went across the bridge. That's a lifetime away. It's like the energy is bad, but we've had some things like we have like a minor league baseball team, a minor league soccer team. Like they're trying to find something to get behind because they keep stealing everything from us.
Is it the Ballers? The Oakland Ballers?
The Ballers. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think my husband purchased the little fan stakes in that. He likes to do that. Like he buys like the little team things.
That's so funny.
He has the ownership in the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Wow.
I think even the Devils.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he just likes the
Devils.
Devils.
That's so funny. You know it. I'm like, yeah, the Ballers.
Yep. Yeah, that's how I know about the Ballers. And there's another team. I think he says he owns like, is that the women's soccer team?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the women's soccer team. There's the Rough Riders, and he has another one. I don't remember which one it is. I don't think it's the Devils. I think it's something else.
He's so funny.
Dude, they send them free merch all the time, and they send them emails like, oh, this is what we're working on. Like, we're making these decisions.
He just tapped in with all these different organizations.
I told him, I was like, damn, bro, you're out here being little Tony Khan.
Honestly, man, making all these deals. How many teams you on now?
Oh, man. Matt Logan says Denise pay-per-view won't start on Max till later in 2025. Yeah. January, I think they said 2025, as well as the library too.
Right.
Luke Thornton says Kenny versus Brian made me love wrestling again. Hell yeah, man. Juan Ortega says Denise watching AEW on Max AEW library. Hey guys, what are your top 5 matches from Rampage? Denise can go back and watch Ospreay versus Danielson. Let's effing go. Yeah, I got some matches from Rampage. There's some good stuff on Rampage from like back in the day.
Name one right now.
I have a terrible memory, Reg. Damn, I can't even tell you what I did last year on my birthday, bro.
No, it's there was a bunch of like cool CM Punk matches on Rampage for a while. Adam Cole was on there. I thought that was hella funny, Denise, that like everybody was paying tributes to Dynamite. I'm like, nobody's saying to AEW. I'm like, nobody's saying any CM Punk memories. Like, they must have sent out a mass email that been like, that's off limits, you guys, because I haven't seen nothing that's like, and remember that cool CM Punk thing?
Wow.
Because he did some cool in AEW. Let's not take that away from him.
No, he did. He definitely did. We got Vinny Diddy Vince Chessie, who says Ricochet versus Ospreay was flames. Fun. I thought that said fun.
Funk.
Y'all are killing me today, man. Y'all are trying to get me canceled.
Oh, man. Can't say that.
Sheldon Jackson here says, I'm hoping this will be the turning point for AEW and they don't get hit with the injury bug again so they can finally build off the momentum they have. Dude, do you remember the first Forbidden Door and like everything went wrong right before that show? Everybody got injured. I think Ishii got like this weird sickness or something. I don't even remember what the hell happened. COVID? Was COVID a thing already? I don't even know.
It could have possibly been COVID that wrecked that whole show. Yeah. It feels like sometimes AEW is like that's like they have the best roster, they have all the guys, but there's certain missing pieces. Because like if 2024 was the same and Kenny Omega was here for all this, like it'd be so different. Like we'd be talking so differently about this year and how many amazing matches he would have had. The injury thing is so unfortunate. It's pro wrestling. It's high impact. We're seeing Bryan and Okada main event on Wednesday nights. Like it's on a higher level than it's ever been. So I hope they could get it figured out and hope everybody can be fine out there. Because I saw your homegirl, Nikita Lyons, with 2 knee braces on. I was all, damn, she hasn't even got to the main roster yet. These injuries are crazy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I always feel bad whenever we see those, especially those ACLs, man. They're going around. I don't even know how.
Bad, yeah.
Like, bro.
Something with the higher impact and the way that people train is doing something.
Yeah, because you could literally take a suplex and blow out your ACL. Like that's the crazy part.
Mm-hmm. It's happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it really is that thing where it's like you don't even have to be doing something like
not running
your knee or something.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a freak. The ACL injuries to me, like they always look like freak accidents. Every time you see one happen, and you can always tell when it's a torn ACL, and shit just blows up. Like you just hear that pop, and that's it. And you're done. Person falls. It's terrible.
I've never experienced anything like that, but you could feel it. Like Denise says, like you could just you just know it's so much pain, and you always feel so sorry for the people.
Yeah, dude. It's like you have your freaking cartilage rips, and it's like you don't have cartilage, and it's just bone on bone on bone. Like, dude, do this. Rub your bone, like your hands together.
Like I could feel that inside of my head.
You know, it's crazy. And Crazy 101 here says, nah, Reg, I don't care if it's Brian. That's some BS.
That's fair. It is Okada. He's a big star. I get it.
Jason Edwards says, how feeling if Shane shows up at Wrestle Dream with BCC? Look, I've got no problem with it. By the way, did you hear commentary today when Jon Moxley went in there and it was like 4-on-1 against Brian? Commentary said, like, who is having Jon Moxley do all of this? They made it seem like it's not Jon Moxley by his own accord.
Oh, I did not hear that. That is interesting. Shane McMahon is having him do this, Denise?
I don't know. Jason Edwards brought it up and it reminded me of what I heard on commentary.
Why are you guys doing this to me? Now, if Shane McMahon was the leader, that'd be kind of sick, though.
You see, you're already turning, Reg. You're
I'm like,
already
wait a
turning.
second. Let me think about it. That might kind of dope.
Maybe you should watch the McMahon docuseries. So maybe you can gain a little sympathy for Shane.
I can't.
Just watch it, Reg. Come on.
Maybe I'll check it out.
All right, watch one episode. At least watch episode 5. That's the one where they talk more about Shane.
Okay, episode 5.
Episode 5, yeah. Infamous Raider Loco says, Reg got my point about Will. Also happy for him, but also Raiders over Broncos. If Raiders lose, I'll come back and say I was wrong. But if they win, smiley face. Nick Campbell says, Pac didn't say anyone's name. Is he talking to Yuta or Daniel Garcia, maybe? Claudio talks to Yuta. Marina demands we serve and listen. Mox talks to Bryan Danielson.
Pac could be talking to someone else. I don't know.
Man, why is everybody talking to somebody?
He has a couple of people he could be talking to.
All right, I got to put some more thought onto that. We got Howie Potter here who says AEW spoiled us with 2 bangers tonight. Yeah, good stuff with those matches there too. So let's go ahead and get into that in the meantime. Will Ospreay defeating Ricochet for the AEW International title. This match started like, I would say 95% of it was exactly what we were expecting it to be. A bunch of flips, a bunch of spots. I mean, we're seeing styles clashes. We're seeing freaking shooting star presses. We're seeing all of these counters. It was insane. Cutters on the ring apron. I mean, it was just nonstop. And they were sort of seeing each other on the same page. Like in the beginning, it was this portion where they did this whole sequence where they were doing the exact same thing and they just had each other's number. And then it kind of built up from there. Unfortunately, there was a moment, though, where they both ended up pinning each other and the referee decided to still count the 3. And then they announced it as a draw. And everybody was like, what the hell? Like, this is bullshit. Like, they really pressed the brakes on this match. And then all of a sudden, commentary or ring announcer says, hey, Tony Khan says to continue this match. They continue the match for like barely a few more minutes. And then all of a sudden we see Konosuke Takeshita come out and he comes in, gets involved and attacks both of men. So that's why this match ends the way that it does. We said it when we were watching this watch along, Reg. Why didn't they just do Takeshita coming in? They never had to do that double pin. That double pin was so pointless. Just had Takeshita go out there and that was it.
Yeah, it felt like that was an extra, like they overbooked that part. Like this part was unneeded. It messed up the flow of the match. We were kicking off like they were going high speed, 1,000 miles per hour, spot food. They're doing old spots from 2014. They're flipping everywhere. They're shooting star press, killing each other's hidden blades, like everything you would expect from the match. And then it gets to that where they double pin each other. And we talked about it on the show. It's like, well, why did Rick Knox count him? He looks at him like, I don't even know if that's like a legal thing to do as a referee. Kind of messed up the flow of the match. And then Takeshita comes out and just does the thing that they should have did anyway. So it got kind of confusing. I was like, well, what's happening here? I'm going to be fine with it all if we're leading to a triple threat match at Wrestle Dream with Takeshita, Ricochet, and Will Ospreay. And these guys go and tear it up in one of the best triple threat matches ever. And Takeshita probably ends up beating Ospreay. It feels like he's been on a collision course with him. I'll be fine with it if that's what we're leading to. I guess that's what the story they're trying to tell, but I didn't like that double pin thing at all.
Right. And I feel like, we've been sitting here now, what feels like for months saying, push Konosuke Takeshita, push Konosuke Takeshita. We've been waving our flags for him, man. And this finally feels like, okay, you know what? They're starting to listen to the fans. They're starting to realize that this is what we want. And if he were to defeat Will Ospreay for the title, I'm okay with that too. Like I was okay with him beating Okada for that title. That's the program that we originally thought they were going to do, which I still think they should do at some point. I don't think they should just gloss over that. I hope we do get to that. But no, this could really be the thing that finally propels Takeshita into what we've been wanting, because Takeshita has gone out there and has had brilliant matches, yet he's never sort of reaped any rewards from them. It's always the other person to seem to go above and beyond, and Takeshita just kind of stays in the same place, and it's sort of like he almost feels like a background character in this Don Callis family situation. Yep. So now it kind of feels like, okay, he's not messing around anymore, and I'm here for it, because I really do think they got something with Takeshita.
He just needs a big win, Denise. That's what you're trying to say here. Like, we've seen him in the best matches. We've seen him have amazing matches with Kenny Omega. We've seen him have the amazing run in the G1. We and all fans of Takeshita and AEW just think the same thing. Get this guy a big win. Get this guy a title. Get this guy a story that's more than 2 weeks. Like, We want to get behind him. He's an incredible wrestler. He's a heel, and people are still like, Takeshita, he's awesome. Like, they just need something to latch on to. And I feel like him beating Ospreay and potentially Ricochet in the same match is a big win for him, and that could be what he needs.
We got infamous Raider Loco here who says, Denise, solar panels, me looking at my antenna on the TV. I just figured out what level I am, close to the floor. Denise, the mountain.
Yeah.
They installed them. I didn't install them.
She balling. Don't worry. She balling.
Infamous Raider Local says, been watching since I was 2, according to the folks. If so, I never left. What's the name for those people who never left and dealt with the BS? But also, I'm a Raider fan, so I love toxic relationships. You know what that means? You're loyal, Infamous Raider Local.
Loyal. That's the word. Loyal. Yep.
Loyal. Put
You're a Raiders fan. You got to be the loyal of loyals to be a Raiders fan. So.
Vinny Diddy Vinchesty says, did you hear about the new R&B group featuring Strowman, Breaker, and Reed? They're called Brawny, and Brawny.
Brawny, and Brawny.
I can't with y'all. Where do you come up with this stuff?
What is that?
Would you?
That might be kind of hard though.
Group?
Yeah, I mean, if I think Bronson Reed would be the lead singer for some reason. I just feel like it. But actually, seeing the way that Braun Strowman ran to do that little forearm and the knocking Reed off, I don't know if he can move any. So it might not be that great because these guys can't really dance. You know, you got to dance to be an R&B group.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're
right.
You
need dance moves.
Maybe they could be more of a rock band because I can see Braun Strowman on the guitar. I mean, no. I can see him on the drums. Yep. I can see Braun on the guitar. Okay. And then Bronson Reed, like you said, doing the vocals.
Yeah, I can see that because then Braun Strowman can sit down because his knees are really bad. Dude, his run was so funny. It looked like he was in so much pain. I'm like, damn, help the homie Braun out.
How sad. Rafael Garcia says, as a youth who didn't live through the boom of WCW, I will always have a place in the icebox where my heart used to be for AEW. Here's to 5 more.
Yeah.
Love that. The Moneymaker Chris says, it's crazy to think AEW Dynamite has been around for 5 years. I remember going to the first show in DC. I'm very happy for their success. Dude, I actually remember going to the first Double or Nothing in 2019 in Las Vegas. Yeah. It's crazy. Honestly,
to see Moxley debut, that moment was like
Cody Rhodes destroying the throne.
The throne, Cody and Dustin, that 5-star match. Like, yeah.
Vinny Diddy Vince Chessie says, Bobby Lashley at Wrestle Dream, yes or no? I'm gonna say yes.
I'd say yes after tonight, what we saw.
Grapple Geekery says, I muted Jericho to work on an eBay return.
Wish I would have.
Well, let's get to that because we got to talk about that. So this basically, for those of you who missed it, is we had a learning tree segment that lasted way longer than it needed to be. Okay, way longer. And basically, Jericho goes out there and he starts talking about all the TV time that he gets and the Jericho Vortex and the TV deal. So pretty much all of the things you would think Chris Jericho would hit on, he did. He's then confronted, he points out, we then see Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe goes out there and Jericho challenges him to a match for the Ring of Honor World Championship at Wrestle Dream. And he announces that he is no longer the Ocho and instead he is going to be the Nueve. And then this is what the part that I wasn't expecting. The part that I wasn't expecting was that Jericho tells Mark that he'll never be as good as his late brother, Jay. And of course, Mark Briscoe was not having that and literally got knocked out Jericho with a punch. So that's where we're at with this whole bit here. So it looks like Jericho's about to become Ring of Honor World Champion again.
Hate it. Hate all of it. Mark Briscoe, since his brother passed away, has formed his own thing. He's carved his own kind of legacy, and not in a bad way, just like his brother stuff is so personal still. Like even in the thing today, when Jericho said it, when Mark talked, you could still feel like he's affected by it. Like he was like, don't bring my brother, don't say my brother's name. Like I don't play about that. And it feels like that goes beyond him being a wrestling character. Like you could feel like this is real. I just didn't feel like it's needed. The Jay Briscoe thing's still really fresh. I don't think we need to be using him for an angle. We haven't with Mark Briscoe since he passed away. That hasn't been the thing to get under his skin. And I don't think for this match that nobody wants and Jericho saying it to try to get heat, it's like, I just didn't like it.
No, I feel bad, but I think it kind of left a sour taste in everybody's mouth. But of course, we know that Mark Briscoe is okay with it. If not, they would have never done it. Like AEW has been very respectful and that type of stuff. They would have never done it if Mark wasn't okay with it. So at least we know that.
Yes.
At least we can assume that. But I just don't think that the fans necessarily wanted it.
Like, even if everybody approved, that's still a sour taste. I still don't want to hear it, you know?
Yeah, so it was a little bit like awkward, but regardless, we're getting the match, and I'm pretty sure Jericho's winning that, and that's happening at Wrestle Dream. It felt like a lot of what we were seeing them today was them throwing in a lot of these matches here at Wrestle Dream, like a lot of matches, like they were just throwing them together today.
Like we got to get this card together. It's next Saturday. We only got one match announced. Let's get to it.
yeah, literally. And moving on to our next part of the show, and Crazy 101 gets us there saying, who accepts Darby Allin's open challenge? AEW Underground. Dude, hold on. Did I not say we would see Shane McMahon versus Darby Allin at some point? I said that. I said that last week. Remember when I said that?
Denise, don't.
No.
Shane McMahon answers Darby Allin's open challenges, and that's too much for me.
Well, let's think here. Who are our realistic options of who can answer this open challenge for Darby? Are we expecting anybody in the company, or is this going to be a situation where it's like a surprise outsider?
Well, Darby said in the promo somebody from the roster, essentially. So somebody that already works there. Who does he have beef with? I was saying on the watch along that I think he needs a win for, like, he had those 2 title matches and he didn't get any of the title matches. He didn't win. Like, he needs a big win. The fans want to get behind him. So you don't want to put somebody in here that he's not supposed to be. Like, I thought about Swerve. It's in Washington. Like, they have the history, but you don't want to beat Swerve.
Daniel Garcia.
Again, I feel like you don't want to beat Danny Garcia, though.
I
like,
think
if he's coming back,
Daniel Garcia, especially if he's not coming, especially if he hasn't yet re-signed with AEW.
I don't think they're going to put him on the show if he hasn't resigned.
But they'll put him on the show to lose to Darby. Danhausen.
Oh.
Bro, I'm just bringing up some names here. Like, who else do we got that's on? Eddie Kingston's going to be out for still probably a lot more time. Adam Copeland's still going to be out for a lot more time. Hook?
Adam Cole? Oh. Again, you don't want to beat him, though. You don't want to beat him, though. You don't want to beat him, though.
Jeff Jarrett? Bro, I'm just running through the roster right now. Keith Lee. I'm just naming anybody at this point.
Who's out that could return?
That can return, that's out. See, it's hard to tell who's injured and who's just hasn't been on the show, to be honest. Like, there's some people where, like, I'm not really that sure.
I don't know. What if it's just like somebody from the beat? What if it's just like Claudio?
Orange Cassidy?
Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy.
What's he doing?
Orange Cassidy. That's the one, Denise.
Hobbs?
I think it's Orange Cassidy.
You think?
Because what else is he doing? It makes sense. I think it's Orange Cassidy.
Beast Mortos?
Or do they want to heal? Because Orange Cassidy.
Wardlow. No, Wardlow's out. I think they said he's injured with his knee.
Not Wardlow.
That's it, bro. I ran through everybody. That's the only options.
Yeah, that's everybody. What about if they do a rematch of Jack Perry?
They ended it fine with Sting and everything. You're not gonna get that moment back. That was fine. They did what they needed to do and they closed it at All In. I don't want to see that again. I'm good.
What if he wins the belt from him though?
That would be cool.
If he wins the TNT championship?
Yeah, I mean, how many times has Darby held the TNT championship now? This would be his 3rd or his 4th time.
I think it'll be his 3rd.
Yeah, because he's held that belt multiple times.
I just can't think of who did you say he faced before? Oh, Jay White. No, Jay White's moving on to something else now. Yeah, nuh-uh.
And he's been TNT champion 2 times. So he could go for a 3rd time.
But I just don't think Jack answering the challenges makes sense, especially when he just answered Brian's open challenge.
Right. All right. Thank you, Crazy 101. We got Alexander Fitzgerald who says Keith Lee joins MVP to face Swerve. Thoughts, Reg?
No.
Oh man, that match is never. I can't believe it. We were about to get that match, and then
so close. Remember?
Like, what the hell, man? What the hell? It's cursed. Travis Lindsay says, as a WCW kid, I stopped watching in 2001. Lucha Underground, NXT, Black and Gold, Kofi Mania, and The Man brought me back, but AEW was what I was waiting for.
Mm-hmm. That's some good stuff. Lucha Underground, like that was a good time right there.
And we also know that a lot of fans like dropped off the planet after WCW ended. So it's like,
dude, people don't talk about that. 2001, WCW and ECW died a month apart, dude. Like that changed everything. A month apart. And a lot of people were like, I'm not going to watch WWF. So it was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy times, man.
We got Vinny Diddy Van Chesty who says, Denise, sorry for the username typo. It's cheese.
It's cheese.
Man, I've been saying Chesty.
I was like, what is she saying?
I had said cheese the first time, but then I saw the double S and I'm like, oh, it's Chesty.
Nope, it's supposed to be cheese.
All right, we got Juan Ortega here who says, Godzilla doesn't have my thighs. Mothra doesn't have my flaps. I had a 3-month affair with Stan.
Tony Storm thing.
Yeah. He gave me a lariat, but not with his arm. Timeless Tony is insane with these promos, dropping bars. Capture on CMLL next. Yeah, so actually, once you got to the part about Stan, that's when I realized it was the Tony Storm promo. At first, I was like, "What are we talking about, Juan? What are you admitting to?"
I was like, something is going crazy, but Tony Storm saying that he gave me a lariat, but not with his arm is just what this lady. But she's. I guess we could get into a little bit of the Mariah talk. Mariah, since she's not been with Tony Storm, it hasn't been what I expected it to be, Denise. I was like, when she did the heel turn and the match, I was like, we're about to be kicked off to a high gear with Mariah, but it hasn't felt like that at all.
No, and I think what kind of hurt that was that after Mariah's win, because she really she slapped her mother at All In. Like, have we forgotten?
Slapped her mom.
This woman slapped her mother, and we haven't even mentioned it since. Like, what the hell? I think that
we haven't. Damn, that's crazy.
Okay, let's recap here really quickly. Mariah May came into the company and befriended Tony Storm. Okay, great little backstage segments, all of that. All right. She won people over. She was dressing up as Tony Storm. Her matches were good. She won people over. People were excited. Then she had that gory beatdown on Tony Storm that had everybody raving. Everybody loved that. That was so good.
Yep.
Great. Then she goes into All In to face Tony Storm, slaps her mother, and wins the title. And then after that, it just kind of felt like everything sort of went like there was no lines moving. It went dead. Like there was no movement there.
It felt like they're trying to get us to the Mina match, but they're taking a long time to get there.
Yes, that's what I feel like the big pause coming after all of what I just said that she did. That big pause afterwards is what I think has hurt her because, okay, she had that match with Yuka Sakazaki, right? It was a fine match, but no one cared. Why?
Don't remember it.
See, there you go. But no one even cared about that match because why would we? We don't know anything here in terms of like what it was just a match, fine, but there was no emotional investment in Yuka Sakazaki. And then same thing with Mariah. We've just been seeing her in random matches. It's just been a bunch of randomness, and that's not what you want coming off of this hot story. I mean, we were sitting here talking about how this Tony Storm Mariah May story was literally the hottest thing on AEW, and now. I mean, this was people's favorite feud of the year for a lot of people.
You said it right there, Denise. We were so emotionally invested in her and Tony. We're not emotionally invested in anything post that, and you gotta do that for us. Like you got us into wanting to see the saga between you and Tony. What's happening post this? Like, there's nothing for us to get attached to. Like, you're the champion, but like, why? You know?
Right. And so that brings us to the Britt Baker, Serena Deeb match that we got here today. Mariah May was watching out on ringside, and I wasn't sure. I know you had mentioned like probably one of these two girls is going to go on to face Mariah May. This ended up with Britt Baker getting the win. She tapped out Serena Deeb with the lockjaw, and then afterwards, Serena Deeb went in and continued the attack on Britt Baker. But Queen Aminata, who has been feuding with Serena Deeb, came out and helped out Britt Baker and ran off Serena Deeb.
Yeah, I was kind of because when Mariah was sitting out there watching the match, I'm like, well, is she watching because somebody's going to be a next contender for her? But that didn't really make a lot of sense. So they like do the match, and the match is fine. It's like Deeb is trying to do her thing. Britt's in her hometown, so like it's she's getting some love. But then when like the finish happened and then Amanada came out, and I was like, okay, I like this. What's going on? But then Mariah did a backstage segment, and she didn't talk about neither one of them women in the ring. She's talking about Willow and Mina. So I'm like, wait, they're going with Willow and Mariah? I thought this match was for that, but they were just having Mariah out there to show face. So if it's leading to Mariah and Willow, I take everything back because I love that match.
Yeah, I really hope that is what it is leading to, because I had said, like, I feel like both of those girls are just people. They're both two people that the fans actually care about, both Willow and Mariah.
Right, exactly. This feels like the next natural progression for both of them on coming off a stat, coming off a Tony Storm. They need something good to get into, and this is exactly it for both of them.
Ernie Phoenix 23 has an option here for who could answer Darby Allin's challenge. Ricky effing Starks.
Another one, though. You don't want him to lose.
But I think people would just be happy, like, oh shit, he's on the show.
No, people will be mad that he came back and lose.
Yeah, I know.
That's how people are.
Infamous Raider Local says, Reg, you got your tickets ready for San Jose show. I'm trying everything to go. No lie. I love Hook and BCC. If Wheeler don't turn on then who retires Brian?
Mox is
John
retiring.
Moxley is retiring him.
Yeah, that's happening next Saturday.
That's what I'm expecting too. Alexander Fitzgerald says, I think it will be Nick Wayne versus Darby, two Washington guys, and plants the seeds for Darby versus Christian for the world title if Christian wins the title. Okay, I like this. This makes sense.
Yeah, Alexander Fitzgerald brings up a great point. It's going to be in Washington. I think like with Brian being in the main event, they're going to do like Washington as fuck. And I think having Nick Wayne and Darby, they'll give you a great match too. Darby will probably do some plunder. That's actually a great idea.
We got Vinny Diddy Van Cheese here who says, if Christian Cage wins the AEW bout, will he slap his dad?
I hope not.
What?
His dad? Whose dad? His own dad?
His own dad. Yeah, his own dad.
I think he's meaning like if Christian does like Mariah, essentially.
Oh, Busta Mariah.
Christian's version of Mariah. Yeah.
All right, I get it now. I get it. All right, thank you so much to Vinny. All right, well, let's keep this going. We got Hangman Adam Page versus Juice Robinson, and this was hilarious because during the show, I swore, I thought, I'm starting to wonder if they did that shit on purpose, because the way that they moved the camera and focused on the freaking name of Jay White, I thought Jay White was coming out right then and there, but that was just my bad.
I want to clown on you, Denise. It was really funny, but like if you watch it back, they did have like the camera's like right. It looks like Jay White's coming out. Like it's funny, we made a bit of it, but if you really watch it, it's like, wait, is Jay White coming out?
That's what I thought too. I mean, he did come out during the actual matchup though. So what was your reaction to seeing freaking Jay White return and then go after Hangman Page after Hangman Page had won this match?
Well, first of all, I thought the match was a lot of fun. Juice Robinson got a lot more offense than I expected. I expected Hangman to kind of continue being on the rampage that he's been on, no pun intended, where he just comes in and just drags guys, beats them up. But no, Juice is such an interesting character because he's super over. And I feel like the fans don't want to see him get squashed. So that puts AEW in a position like we could squash him, but fans are going to be mad. But this is a lot more offense than I expected. And Jay White is needed so bad. So this is a perfect return. I think Hangman, kind of like we talked about with Mariah and Willow, he needs something to latch onto. You just came off one of the hottest feuds of the company in the company history. Like we got to get you into something big. If it's not the world title, we need you in a big main event type angle. And I think being with Jay White, perfect timing. Jay White is kind of, you talked about Okada. I feel like Jay White's maybe like in that same boat of like
even worse.
Maybe even worse. Yeah. If you really kind of break it down of like, this guy's a superstar, former IWGP champion. Like he could be world champion tomorrow if you give him the ball to run. And he just hasn't been put in the best positions. This is putting him in the best position. Put him against a top guy, Hangman Page. They're going to have amazing matches. They're going to have an amazing promo. This is what type of things Jay White needs more of moving forward.
I feel, yeah. And like I said, there's a lot of buzz right now with Hangman Page coming off the Swerve feud. So I feel like this could be a nice little exciting story for both of them. So I'm looking forward to this. And I hope this is the story that finally gets the people that may not be Jay White fans just yet. I hope this is what makes them fans. I don't really got much to say about this, but we had Private Party versus Iron Savages. Reds, do you got any brilliant insight on that?
Yeah, I love this. I think that maybe the match is just fine, but I think it feels like this could potentially be leading to Private Party versus the Young Bucks at Wrestle Dream. Everybody else on the show came out and was like, I want a match on this day. And I was hoping that Private Party was leading to that. Isaiah Cassidy got some promo time. He sounded great on there. He got the Young Bucks out who needed to be on the show. I wish they wrestled. But I mean, if we're doing a 5-year anniversary of this company, it was built on the backs of these guys. You got to show their face in this. So getting them on the show, I thought was good. And I feel like this is leading to a Wrestle Dream match, which could lead to Private Party potentially beating the Young Bucks. This could be good. So I'm not mad at it.
All right. Well, speaking of something that we're definitely not mad about is we had another debut here on AEW, and we had a backstage segment. Yeah, Shelton Benjamin.
I was like, I do not remember.
We had MVP confront Prince Nana, or wait, actually Prince Nana confronted MVP during a backstage segment with Renee, and MVP basically introduced his new business partner, and it's Shelton Benjamin. And we kind of already knew this. I think maybe some people might have been expecting Bobby Lashley here today, but we had kind of said, like, if he's not here tonight, then he's going to be there at Wrestle Dream. So it seems like they used an opportunity to, like, okay, last week, let's get people talking with MVP. This week we'll get people talking with Shelton Benjamin, and then next week will be like, you know, the grand prize. Bobby Lashley will finally be there once he comes for Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, kind of like how they're staggering the debuts on these guys. It wasn't just like MVP's like, come out here, everybody, and they have the group established. It's like they're laying the foundation. MVP keeps dropping off cards. He dropped off a card to Mercedes Moné earlier in this show. Like, he's building the foundation of this. And the thing that I liked about this, it was short and sweet. It was like MVP came out to introduce Shelton, which I think with him carrying the cane, it's like there's going to become a point where you want to see MVP get beat up just the way that he talks. He needs somebody that's going to stop him from getting beat up immediately. That's why you got to introduce Shelton off the back. Because, like, I know you guys are thinking, like, Nana right here was about to be like, hey, what's up? Nah, I got backup already for if you guys try to bring that shit. Happy to see Shelton there. He's awesome. He's had a very, very long career. I think just him being in the company and being one of those veterans that you could learn from while in the ring with is what the benefit of this is going to be. Awesome to see Shelton.
No, I'm excited to see what he does because we know that Shelton Benjamin is a really good wrestler. And God, my God, it's just been forever since we really, I mean, obviously being part of the Hurt Business, but even then that was such a long time ago. At least that's what it feels like, such a long time ago, that it's like I almost forgot what Shelton Benjamin can bring from a storyline standpoint of things. I know what he can bring in the ring, but storyline standpoint, I feel like it's been forever since I really seen him shine in that category.
Yeah, we just it does seem like that was a while, and that was kind of during the pandemic. So there's nothing like we haven't seen Shelton be in like a real feud where he's mad and the stuff. Like they had him in like the comedy thing with Chad Gable for a while, and he was in some things, but he hasn't been anything like major. And I think that he's going to get into something major, especially if they're starting with at the top with Swerve. You know, like they're already going to be doing main event stuff.
We got a couple of super chats here. Let's see what we got. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, I thought the same on Jay White, no lie. Then he came out and I thought I was like, damn, the leader of the DWO was right. So you guys got to listen to me.
You were just early, Denise.
On the show. Jay White and then the ending to Britt Baker. This match with Serena. I was on point there. All right. We got a super chat here from Vinny Cheese, who says the new NXT color scheme had Silver Ranger vibes. I like the silver. It looked nice.
Yeah, it looks clean. I like it. It's a different transition, a different day for them.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much to Vinny. I think I'm all cut up with all of the super chats. And that was basically did we miss anything from Dynamite or we got it all?
I think that was everything.
All right. Well, we definitely got it all. And guys, seriously, wow. This was a lengthy show, obviously, since we did the watch along and the post show here. We want to thank everybody who tuned in, whether you tuned in for both or either or, regardless. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Reg and I, our next watch along will not be until Wrestle Dream. So that'll be the next time we're back here for a watch along. But other than that, we'll be back here, of course, for our regular AEW Dynamite post shows. Next week is going to be crazy because we also have NXT, but Reg and I will be here. Yeah, on Tuesday. Apologies. Yes, on Tuesday. So next Tuesday, we will have both AEW Dynamite show. And then following that, once we're done talking about Dynamite, I'll bring in Chinadu and we'll talk some NXT. And so we'll have another pretty lengthy stream there too. But it's gonna be interesting because there's a whole lot happening. I might even switch it up, especially now that I know that the time differences are.
Yeah, I was gonna say
off.
they announced that the Dynamite's gonna be on an hour later than NXT. So I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do either. I think I'm almost like considering doing a Dynamite post show and then the next day an NXT post show, just because of the time differences. But we'll see. I'll figure it out. We'll see what we do. Just keep an eye out here, and we'll announce all of that stuff.
Right.
All right, Reg, what do you got going on?
Woo! I can't believe we're still on the show. You guys got me doing Grapsity damn time over here. What the hell? Today it's a big week, you guys. It is BW 500 week. I am locked into this shit. Everything that when I close my eyes, I just see black wrestlers coming across, new black wrestlers, old black wrestlers. My life is black wrestling right now. Saturday morning, I'm gonna be on with Denise Salcedo, my California Connection partner, on Busted Open Radio, and I'm going to be revealing the top 10 of the BW 500. So stoked. Great time for me. I can't believe where the list has come when I started this. Now I'm going to be on Busted Open with Denise and fucking Tommy Dreamer, I think. And like, what? This is amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so excited about that. The full list will drop Friday or Saturday with Grapsity, our 3-year anniversary episode. Friday, I'm going to be doing stuff at Hood Slam. Like, it's a big week, you guys. So just catch me outside.
Hell yeah, man. So do not miss that. Busted Open. Reg will be joining us on the 3rd hour of the show to reveal the list. It's going to be exciting. I am going to be in Atlanta for Bad Blood, so keep an eye out for Bad Blood content. Tomorrow, I will be live here with Kenny McIntosh at 11:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to do Bad Blood predictions if you guys want to come out and check that out. And then I'm also going to be dropping an interview tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that too. There's a lot here happening on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.